Hello and welcome to the JB&M Sports Fanatic channel. What's good with you? And so we are here on a Saturday, which means we've got college football today. USC versus Michigan here. Two teams both in the Big Ten. And hey, it doesn't get any better than this. Who's going to come out on top here? Obviously, a very crucial game right here. If you're Michigan, you're at home here. This is a big game, the first one since Texas in terms of a big game here. So a real big opportunity here. New quarterback for them. How is he going to look here? We know that he's going to utilize his legs, but how will he look throwing the ball here today? Will he be an improvement here? We're going to find that out. And as for USC on the road in this hostile environment, how will they handle this test here? We are going to find that out here today. But I'm excited. This one should be a good one. We got RC already here in the chat. What's good with you? RC says salute. JB says hope all is well and hope this game is good. He's hoping for a good game, but what's good with you? RC, what's good with you? All right, let's see. Samuel says, hey, what's up, bro, Josh? And so what's good with you, Samuel? How are you doing? How are you doing? I know you was watching the Mississippi State game. I'm not sure if that one's finalized or not, but last time I checked, I know that they were down. I believe in that one. Is that one finished? And how are you? RC says, what's Michigan record, JB? Yeah, Michigan right now, they are 2-1 as of right now. Obviously, only loss there was to Texas, and Texas is pretty much the only ranked team they've played so far this season here, but 2-1. But they did switch quarterbacks last game because quarterback they had before that, he just ain't him. He's not him at all. So they're hoping that this guy can come in and really provide a spark. So we're going to see what he can do. What I do know about this guy that they're starting this time, I know he's a runner. I know he's going to use his legs a lot in this one. So USC's got to be ready to counter that. Or he says, JB, I already rebranded elsewhere. You said you got Butterfingers. Bet. SM, what's good? He says, great to see you, JB. You say this game's going to be fire? Absolutely. Absolutely. I feel like this one has to be that fire type of stream here for real. I really do feel like it. It's got to be. But I'm really intrigued here. Obviously, Michigan being at home, different quarterback, one that can go out there and make it do what it do with his legs. Like there's no secret to it. But for USC, another hostile environment, another big test here, and they've been big so far. They are 2-0, but obviously for both of these teams, their first conference game, and that's what it all comes down to. What you do in the conference matters a lot. And so, regardless of what your record is right now, conference play is really when that test starts here. Samuel says you're back in Vicksburg, Mississippi. Bet. That's what's up, Samuel. RC said that the Buckeyes win big, and so they're up big. I believe I'm not sure if that one's finalized just yet. When I was starting to get ready for the stream, it was like towards the tail end of the fourth, but we were up tremendously, like 49-14 over Marshall. So yeah, 2 minutes left to go in that one. Buckeyes up 49-14 in that one. So you already know RC putting in that work, putting in that work. All right, Samuel says Florida, Mississippi State final. So Florida won that one 45-28. Okay, how many touchdowns did Mississippi State quarterback throw in that one? I was very interested in his. Oh, he only finished with one touchdown. That's a bummer. Oh well, didn't put much on that one, anyways. I see that the Kansas and West Virginia game has been delayed. What's up with that one? But yeah, a lot of things going on here. A lot of good games. Even now, I know that Utah is going to be playing against Oklahoma State. That's another good game that's on right now. So I'm like, they put all the good games on at the same time. They put it on at the same time. Samuel says next Saturday game, Mississippi State Bulldogs versus Texas. Oh, word. Oh, wow. That's a big task. That's a big task. RC says, JB, I want to say something, bro. You say running these two pages aren't easy. You say your football page hasn't been posted on until today. You hadn't posted on in about 8 days. And so I told you, RC, it's best to try to combine it on one page. It's just a little bit easier to maintain that unless like you're just doing this full time without any other type of, obligations and stuff. But hey, I mean, you'll find a schedule that works best for you. Believe it. You'll find a schedule that works best for you. No doubt about that. All right, let's see. RC says your Irish are playing right now versus Miami. So it must be Miami of Ohio because I know that Miami's playing against South Florida. You say Miami, Ohio to be specific. Okay, 'cause I knew the Hurricanes were playing against South Florida today, so I was like, there can't be two places at once. Samuel says, "RIP, die out your phone." Oh man, so gotta get that phone charged. Gotta get that phone charged for sure. All right, so we're gonna get to see this one get the kickoff, and again, this is the first of two streams that JB is gonna be doing. The next one right after this is the Tennessee versus Oklahoma one. So after this game concludes, we'll jump over to that one. But man, Lincoln Riley right now with a big task here. You want to take the Big Ten, it starts right now, beating the team that won it last year. So if they can go down there, down at Michigan, and get a win, that'd be huge for this team. But of course, for Michigan, different quarterback, trying to right the ship here. And of course, these two teams, they've got a little history too, little history, little Rose Bowl history. Let's see, Samuel says your phone out. So yeah, get that phone charged there, Samuel. Laney, what's good with you? Laney says, "Hey JB, how are you today? How is everybody today?" I know that there's been plenty of college football early on. Meanwhile, USC has kicked the ball, and this one is on the way. There will be no return, so Michigan will get the football here first. And we know the game plan, the script here for Michigan. They're going to come out and look to establish themselves on the ground early and often in this one, every way possible. And then this Alex Orgy guy, he's going to go out here and try to utilize his legs here, try to get some runs. They're going to try to get him some easy, short passes here. That's pretty much the game plan. USC, you know what's coming, but can you stop it? Can you stop it today? That's going to be the big question. But here we go here. Michigan with the football from their own 25-yard line. Two receivers top of the screen here. Multiple tight ends. One back in the backfield. So running play off the left guard. Finds a hole and picks up 5 yards there on the play. And that was Edwards there on the carry. Donovan Edwards there on the carry. RC says that fair catch got bobbled and lost to Miami, Ohio. You say, dumb move by your Irish. JB, I have no time for this. RC said, not today. He said, not today. Oh, you got a new phone, Samuel? That's what's up. That's what's up, Samuel. All right, 2nd and 5. Tight end goes in motion. So run and play. And fighting forward will pick up 3 yards before they stop his forward progress. So now 3rd and 2 coming up. And this is where having a quarterback that can run like that is going to be extremely dangerous here because he can always pull it and keep it himself here, pending the situation. So that read option is going to be extremely dangerous here, or they can try to get him on the run. So let's see how Michigan opts to go with this first 3rd and 2 as 3rd and short. We'll see how USC responds defensively. Can they win this battle? All right. Tight end goes in motion. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion. Running play. And oh, he's going to be short. He's going to be short. I believe that where the football went down, he should be short. And if so, that's a tremendous stop there by USC. But let's see what the officials say officially here. But you look at that replay there. Excellent job to just run through the gap and get him. Linebacker got him. Got him. Braden, what's good? What's good with you? Talk to me. Who you rooting for in this one? He says, "Hey JB, who you rooting for in this one?" 4th and 1. So Michigan for to roll the dice here early. Meanwhile, USC making substitutions. Snaps it. He gets the first down. And there was no doubt in my mind this was going to be a quarterback keeper. No doubt in my mind that that was going to work. Now, they tried to make the substitution, which meant they had to hurry up, run there, and then obviously line it up and be ready for what was going to come. So good job there by Michigan to convert there, get the first down here in the first quarter, get first opening drive here, and they get their first down in the game. All right, 1st and 10, shotgun formation. Receiver goes in motion here. Quick pass, caught by the receiver, and he's going to pick up about 5 yards there on the play. Excellent job there by the receiver and picked up 5. Let's see. RC says, JB, but the great news, boss, you say you're only 1 away. Only 1 away? Hey, that's what's up. Mike, what's good with you? And he says, thumbs up from Miami Beach. We got Mike over there down there at Miami Beach. He's living life, y'all. But yes, like Mike said, be sure to press that like button. All right, so we got heavy formation here. Gets him in the backfield. Gets him in the backfield. That time, USC said, you are not going to have your way there, just continuously running the ball here. So they got back there in the backfield, made him lose yards. And that's big. That's big because for USC, the game plan is you want it to be third and at least 3rd and 7, ideally, as opposed to 3rd and 2, 3rd and 3, 3rd and 1. You don't want that because there's a lot of things that Michigan can do, especially with this current quarterback, as opposed to their last one. So let's see how that plays out. 3rd and 8. USC showing pressure. Will they come off the edge? A little bit of movement there. Quarterback moving around. He's going to use his legs. This is what he does. Oh, but he got tripped up. He got tripped up about 2 yards shy of that first down marker. Let's go. I thought he had it. I thought he had it. When he went to the outside and it was a foot race, I thought he was going to beat his man. But look at that. There was a bit of movement there by USC on that one. Now, he's lucky there was no flag on that one. But he's at least about 2 yards shy. 2, 3 yards. All right, so that's going to bring off the offense there. That's just a little too far to go for it right there. So they'll bring out the punt unit. Great job there by USC. And that defender reaching out and tripping him out, that was huge there. Because if he doesn't trip him up there, hey, he's going to pick up more than just that first down. All right, so punt on the way here in the first quarter with about 10 minutes and 22 seconds to go. All right, so we'll get to see USC come out here for the first time offensively and see what they bring to the table here in this one. Again, excellent tackle number 4. Also earlier in the drive, he had split that center and guard and was responsible for getting that tackle earlier in this game. So he's been making some plays. He's certainly somebody to keep your eye out for on defense in this one, as his role is extremely important today. But as Mike said, be sure to press that like button. We're at the commercial right now, so perfect time to go ahead and press that like button. And if you're new, go ahead and subscribe to the channel as well. And so Mr. JV says, hi, Josh. And he says, let's go. He means to say Michigan. Oh, man, I know he's going from Michigan there. And so, Seth, what's good? He says, go SC. Michigan sucks. How are you, Seth? Talk to me. How are you? My guy. And so later on, I will be doing the play-by-play for the Tennessee and Oklahoma game. So I know you'll be interested in that one. Samuel says okay, so you're gonna get one soon. Nice, nice. RC said, JB, we just intercepted the ball back at our 5. You say they saved getting scored on and have the football back. Hey, that's what's up. That's a clutch defense. Clutch defense. Brandon says James Madison put up 53 points in the first half against UNC. Yeah, they did. I did notice that score. That was something that did stand out to me. Brandon says got it easily. And he says USC. So Braden's got USC. And again, just catching up in the comments since we're right now at the commercial. RC said, JB, don't let Braden fool you. He said he loves James Madison. Laney's got USC as well. Okay, that makes JB happy. RC said, JB, 1 sub from 800, and you got 2 before this stream started. Oh, man, so if you're watching this one and you haven't subscribed to RC's channel yet, you got to go ahead and get him to 800. But, man, to get to 800, my man RC is climbing up the ladder. Oh, man, that's what's up. Brady says, nice tackle by USC. You said, woke up to 2 new subs. That's a good feeling, isn't it? Samuel says, soon in 96 days until Christmas. Oh, man, that countdown is real. RC says, Ronnie Leonard, arm and field park trash and recycle bin trash. Oh, man, is that bad? And you say, soon you're looking on eBay for a new phone? Now, JB loves utilizing eBay. You say, new phone soon? Okay, bet. RC says, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions on the season. That's that bad? Is that bad? That's terrible. Black Medicine in the building. What's good with you? What's good with you? You say put up your dukes for the James Madison Fighting Dukes. You say if you told James Madison 300 years ago that this football team would be blowing out UNC, you say he'd say, "What is football?" Oh man, I'm seeing a lot of love here for USC, and I like it. All right. All right, so again, first quarter here with 10 minutes and 18 seconds to go. Now let's see what USC can do with the football here offensively, deep within their own territory from their own 6-yard line. First opening drive, tight end goes in motion here, snaps the ball, gives it to the back, and the back fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage there. Might have lost half a yard actually on the carry. RC said, JB, I believe he has 5 or 6 rushing touchdowns at quarterback, though. And so, hey, in college football, I've seen a lot. I've seen a lot worse. Well, I shouldn't say worse, but I've seen a lot more run dependent quarterbacks and stuff like that than that. So, all right, 2nd and 10. Up there's some movement here. Some movement. And again, on the road, this crowd's going to be loud. Until you take them out this game, they're going to be loud. Absolutely. But I see that Kansas and West Virginia game has a delay. So I feel like West Virginia is always involved in some type of delay. Didn't they have a delay earlier this season against Penn State? All right, 2nd and 13, shotgun formation here for USC. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snaps it, fakes to the back, bootlegging. Moss throws it. Oh, it's incomplete. It was there. It was there. His receiver just dropped it. That's a play that you got to make. That's a play that you got to make. Now you got it 3rd and 13. If you end up having to punt the ball from this far in your own territory, you're going to give them good field position. So you really want to get this first down if possible. But all things considered, you certainly can't turn the ball over, and you don't want to give up the safety there. That's for sure. But you get a chance to make that catch. You got to make that catch. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion there. Michigan showing pressure here. Who's going to come in here? They might be coming off the edge. I see number 10 creeping up. Now he drops back. It's a running play. He's going to lose some yards, so they're going to end up punting as far back as you can. So Michigan defense getting after it there. That time USC didn't have much room to work with here in the first quarter, with about 9 minutes and 13 seconds to work with in the first quarter. So both teams have had the football here in the first. Neither team did anything with it. Samuel said, weather today at Texans is so, hey, it's nice and sunny. Nice and sunny. Absolutely. Braden says USC stuffed. Okay, okay. Bet. All right, so getting ready to punt the ball here. Punts on the way. See if, all right. Oh, did he touch it? All right. Up, nobody's around him. Still on his feet. All right, so now starting off with excellent field position for the Wolverines. So we'll see what the offense does this time out there, but they're going to start off with great field position at USC 42-yard line. That was a 19-yard return. 19-yard return. All right, let's see. Samuel says hot weather. Yeah, about 90 degrees over here. About 90 degrees, Samuel. Let's see. Black says, I have been out all morning, so I need to run through the scores of today. I got you. I got you. JB's going to find a minute here and run through some of the scores as well here and help you with that one, especially from some of the earlier games. So give JB a second here. I'll find some time to squeeze those in because I do myself want to run through some of them. JB woke up late today. All right, but again, currently right now at the commercial, so we're not missing anything here. Not missing anything at all. I'll tell you what, though, North Carolina State defense is trash, just straight up trash. Like what I saw Clemson do to them today, or at least like I got the notifications for it. North Carolina State defense is straight up trash at this point. No doubt about it. All right, let's see. Braden says LSU's up 7-0. Black Medicine says boo LSU. Braden says didn't watch the games this morning. I got the notifications on it, but your boy was still sleeping for most of the day. So it was like I'd wake up, check the score, go back to sleep, wake up, check the score, go back to sleep. But what I did see is that the University of Florida, they got to win. They beat Mississippi State 45-28. That one's finalized. Ohio State beat Marshall 49-14. That one's finalized. Kansas is up against West Virginia 21-17, but that game is currently delayed right now. So they must have some type of weather issue going on there. So that's the situation there. Clemson, I'm surprised that game is still going. They're up 59-35. I'm surprised North Carolina State put up 35 because it was very it was even worse than that early on. Worse than that early on. Let's see some of the other games that took place earlier. But those are some of the ones that I noticed early on. Obviously, we talked about the James Madison over North Carolina 70-44, and North Carolina's trying to score here. Kentucky up against Ohio 41-6. I'll tell you what though, that game last night between the Fighting Illini and Nebraska, that was a good game there also. That was a good game as well. Braden says K. Klubnik is winning the Heisman. Now stop it, Braden. Stop it. I won't let that man win the Heisman. Before they can call his name and hand him the trophy, JB's going to run on the stage and grab it. I'll prevent that from happening myself before I let that happen. They're playing against some very fraudulent defenses right now. Don't get fooled. Don't get fooled. All right, so right now the Wolverines back out there. Hands it to the back. Oh, he's going to lose a yard here. And that's Mullings on the carry. Khalil Mullings on the carry. He's going to lose a yard here. 2nd and 11 for the Michigan 42-yard line. And you say North Carolina State is garbage? Absolutely. Absolutely. You say who won that game? The final score, because I remember that game went to like overtime, and the Fighting Illini won that one 31-24 over Nebraska in overtime. It was a game, I tell you. I had seen it up till it went to overtime, but it was a game. Because Orgy runs at that time and picks up about 4 yards there on the ground. He's got 3 carries for 12 yards on the ground so far in this one. And again, this is what he does. He is a runner, run first, no doubt about that. He will utilize his legs to the full extent as possible. He's got 5 yards passing so far in this one. But yeah, the Fighting Illini, they won it 31-24. I tell you what, that Stanford-Syracuse game last night was a good one too. Stanford won that one 26-24. So last night was 3 great games because it didn't stop there. San Jose State, they went to 2 overtimes against Washington State last night, and Washington State won 54-52. So I'm telling you, all games that played last night, if you happen to watch any of those games for college football last night, those were 3 Friday night bangers back to back to back last night. So they did not disappoint at all. 2 of them went to overtime. All of them separated by 1 possession. All right, so now we got a 4th down coming up here for Michigan. Again, first quarter with about 6 minutes and 45 seconds to go. Punt units out here for the Wolverines, having a punt again for the 2nd time today. Punts on the way. Let's see if USC can end up getting better field position than last time, and they will. They will. See, Mr. JB says you're not talking about the University of Miami. University of Miami they're playing right now, so there's not much to say about them because they're currently, I believe, playing right now. Or if they're not playing, they should be playing right now, if I'm not mistaken. If not, then very shortly. But they'll have their time in the sun. They'll have their time in the sun, but not against South Florida. Like Medicine says, where were you last night? I mean, I'm telling you, like last night, because Kyle McCord threw for like 339 yards passing because Syracuse could not run the ball, oddly enough. So he threw for a lot of yards there. But ultimately, Stanford came up with the plays to win that game. The Fighting Illini in Nebraska, that one was back and forth, like back and forth. But the San Jose State and Washington State one, that was a pleasant, unexpected surprise there to see them go back and forth, put up that many points, combining for over 100 points. That was insane. Black Medicine says, boo, Miami. Brayden says, look like we're going to get a defensive slugfest. Brayden says, boo, Nebraska. Oh, man. All right, let's see. And again, we're at the commercial here. I see that Iowa State is handling Arkansas State right now, like 31-0. Virginia's up against Coastal Carolina 27-10. I believe I took Coastal Carolina, so that's not good for JB. Jacksonville State over Southern Miss right now in the second quarter, 14-7. Nevada's up against Eastern Washington, 14-3. I see that both UCLA and LSU, they're tied up 7-7 in the first quarter in that one. Georgia Tech is up on Louisville 7-0. And we're still at the commercial. But again, if you haven't pressed that like button yet, be sure to press that like button and also subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed already. This is what we do. And we do have another stream that we'll be doing after this one for the Tennessee versus Oklahoma game. So should be back-to-back great games. But again, we're here in the first quarter with 6 minutes and 37 seconds to go. USC will get the football for the second time today. First time they were deep within their own territory, so they couldn't do too much. We'll see what they do this time. Now they got a little bit more room to work with here. And so far, let's see if they can get the first points of the game in this one. Question is, how effective will USC be airing the football out in this one? That's ultimately what's going to determine this matchup, I feel like, if they can get things going passing-wise. But let's see. First and 10, shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the play. Their own 20-yard line. Moss gets the snap, hands it to the back, in the back. Fighting for 5 yards on the play. Second down coming up, 2nd and 5. That was Woody Marks on the carry. So now you got yourself a 2nd and 5 situation coming up here in the first quarter with about 6 minutes and 20 seconds to go. SC lining up in the shotgun again. Gets the snap. Wolverines bringing pressure, and they get him for the sack. They get him for the sack. Josiah Stewart comes off the edge, completely dominated his guy off the line and got him down there for a sack. He's going to lose 9 yards and set him up with 3rd and 14. Simon says today, hot weather at Mississippi, 92 degrees. Daggers are real. Feels like 102. Let's see. Black says you picked the fighting testicle chains against UVA. So you would have expected them to win too. And so, yeah, at least not to get beat like that now. All right, 3rd and 14. Moss throws it short. It's completed, but 87's got some room well, he's got to make something happen, but he gets brought down there. No gain on the play. I don't like that play call at all. I don't like it at all. He does not look like he had the speed, honestly, to where if he catches something like that, to where that would have worked. What are we doing? Like, what are we doing? Like, seriously, look at that. Look at that. Look at that. First of all, 87 had no patience to try to let 79 make a block to help him. And even if he gets that block, he gets maybe an extra 3-4 yards, but that's it. Horrible play call so far in this one. They're being too conservative. Air it out. They punt the ball. Gets it from his own 25. 30. Brought down at about the 37-yard line of Michigan, and that's where the Wolverines will take over the football here in the first quarter with about 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. Let's see. Braden says, what Monday game are you streaming? And so, let me double check and remind myself who all was playing on Monday real quick. All right, so I chose, which game did I choose? I believe I chose the Jaguars and Bills. The Jaguars and Bills is the one that I chose there for Monday Night Football to stream. So Jacksonville versus Buffalo, that's the one that I'm going to be streaming on that one. So that's the game that JB chose. I had to think about that one for a minute. And so Laney says, I'm going to go. I'll check back in. You said got to save your phone for the Tennessee game. Understand that, Laney. Appreciate the heads up. Let's see. Black Medicine says, bruh, that's all I see when I see their mascot. Oh, yeah. Braden says, should have been a face mask called. Let's see. You say, why doesn't that surprise you? And you say, now you can't unsee it. You can't unsee it. But yeah, so far, a defensive slugfest in this one. But we'll see as this game continues to go on if that will continue to be the case. I wonder for that Kansas and West Virginia game, how much time was actually left in that game? Because I feel like they was already in the fourth quarter when that delay took place. I see that Temple and Utah State, they're in a close one. Utah State's up 21-17 over Temple in the third quarter. And Penn State versus Kent State is still tied up 0-0, it looks like. Black Medicine says good. Braden, talk to me. How are we feeling this week about our fantasy team? You too as well, Black Medicine. How are we feeling about our fantasy teams right now across all of our leagues? I know tomorrow's the NFL. We're at the commercial right now, but how are you guys feeling about this week in fantasy football? There's so many injuries that have taken place. It's insane trying to just put together a decent lineup, honestly. But how are you guys feeling? Let's see. Braden says James Madison wins 70 to 50. 70 to 50. Now, right now, the medical staff, they are taking a look at an injured player for USC, sophomore wide receiver. Again, here in the first quarter with 4 minutes and 50 seconds to go. All right, let's see. SM says you picked up Cam Akers and Jawan Jennings. Hey, Jawan Jennings, that's a smart move, especially if no Kittle. You know they're gonna have the cuffs on Brandon Ayuk, no Debo. I mean, Jawan Jennings has to have a game. I mean, he has to have a game. He looked nice out there last time. They're gonna have to utilize him. They're gonna have to utilize him. So I like that one a lot. I like that one a lot for this upcoming week. Braden says, thanks for accepting my trade. And so I thought about it. When you sent that trade, Braden, honestly, I felt like it was a good trade offer. It really was probably one of the most fairest trade offers that JB has received in a long time. So I looked at it and I was like, well, I could see either side because right now I do like Myers. I'm a really big Jacoby Myers fan, but he's currently the third option on that team. And Minshew can probably feed two options. But now, if one of them gets injured, that's a great move for you. But if Dalton Kincaid, I'm betting on the second half of the season that Kincaid's going to really become more of a factor. They're going to start the game plan him a little bit more later in the second half than they are right now. And so I'm not in love with his floor, but I can see the ceiling for him. And right now, my team's not built to win in the playoffs, so I had to do something to switch it up. So I was like, why not take a chance? So I took a chance on that one. All right, so here we go. Michigan with the football, quarterback up under center, multiple tight ends on the play, one receiver, one back in the backfield, play fake. Orgy's looking, throws this one up there, incomplete, incomplete. All right, third down coming up, 3rd and 10. If you're USC, this is exactly what you want right now. A 3rd and long situation here. And you always got to know where this quarterback is. You don't want him to use his legs and change life that way. Absolutely. All right, what is going on with the Auburn versus whatchamacallit game? I got got a lot riding on that Auburn game there, so got to see what's going on with them. All right, 3rd and 10. Shotgun formation, 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back, snaps the ball, throws it to the back, and that's Edwards. And Edwards, did he get the first? Did he? Did he get the first? No, he did not. No did he on that one. 4th down. Braden said, "You're the worst team right now. You had to do something." I understand that. I understand that. I understand that. Why do you feel that is, Braden? Do you feel it's injuries that's preventing your team right now? Or do you just feel like it's just maybe you've played tough opponents? What's going on? Who's been letting you down the most that you're surprised about? They go for it. Oh, he's not going to get it. He is short. He is short. I know that they said that yellow line is never official, but that yellow line has never disappointed me, not once. He is short. And that's a huge stop right there for USC. That's going to get them field position that they just have not had so far in this one. Major stop right there. Let's see. Braden says just short. Black says either Michigan shows up that you guys hyped up USC for nothing, or is still able to compete with their conference. And so, wait, did they call that one up? They gave him the first? They gave him the first? What? And so, oh wow, look at that. Right up the middle. What is going on? Oh my goodness. So just like that, they go from somehow getting the first down to actually, oh my goodness, why wasn't there a review? What happened? Somebody talk to JB. How did this happen? A 53-yard touchdown run by Khalil Mullings. This is where we needed that old Madden feature from before 2005, where they had the mulligan, where you get to run the play over again and it didn't count. Where's my mulligan option? That's wild. That is wild. That is wild. Oh my goodness. I can't believe. I mean, is JB tripping? I don't want to seem biased. I don't want to seem biased. Did he really get the first down though? I thought he was stopped. I really did. Oh my goodness. And apparently SC did too, because they stopped. They stopped. Like, how did that happen? How did we get here? Let's see. Brandon says Auburn and whatchamacallit are tied. Black Medicine says touchdown. It's a touchdown. It's a touchdown somehow, some way. I'm still going back to the play before that. How did they call that a first down when he clearly didn't get it? He clearly didn't get it. Brandon says the players he drafted haven't played well in the first two games. I got to take a look at your roster. Probably at halftime, I'll take a good look at your roster and see if I see any hope for your team. But Braden says touchdown. SM says home cooking. SM can smell it. We can smell it. That's some home cooking for sure. Let's see. Black says LOL. Braden said LOL. Let's see. Black says Kittle is out. And so Kittle, I believe he is already marked. Is he marked out officially? I know he was doubtful. I think he was marked out officially. I got to double check that myself. I want to say he is, but I got to double check to confirm for sure. But I believe he is out, in which I'll look real quick. But man, USC, maybe this is what it takes to spark USC's offense right now and get them to go out there and stop playing around and move this football. But man, I really thought that they had a stop. Okay, so they're saying that George Kittle is doubtful, is what Yahoo is saying. That George Kittle is doubtful with a hamstring, which would likely mean he's probably likely not going to play. He's probably likely not going to play. Let's see. Braden says LSU turns the ball over on downs. Oh, word. How much time is left to go in that one? They're still in the first, right? All right, 1st and 10 here for USC. Throws it, gets the completion. All right, going to pick up 8 yards from that completion. 2nd and 2. 3 minutes to go here in the first. But yeah, JB is just flabbergasted right now. Let's see. Braden says the Niners and Rams are beat up. They both are. They both are. But I still like the 49ers because the Rams they are toe up from the flow up, Brett. It isn't getting no worse than that. All right, 2nd and 2. Shotgun formation there, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back for SC. Give it to the back, and the back, he's going to pick up maybe a yard on the play, but it's still going to be 3rd down coming up here, 3rd and 1 coming up. So 3rd and 1 coming up here. All right, 2 minutes to go in the first quarter. Michigan on top, 7-0 right now. They're dominating the time of possession. SC has got to find a way to get a first down here on 3rd and 1. You got to win the line of scrimmage, though. Snaps it, gives it to the back. Oh, look at, bruh, bruh. What? All of a sudden, they come into this game and now they want to be a run first team. Now they want to be a run first team. Air it out. You picked up 8 yards on the first, and I get it, but at first you don't succeed. You run the same thing again. Clearly, you're not winning the line of scrimmage in this game. It seems like that's not going to happen. So just do what you do best and air it out. Look at that. Run straight into him. I seen no lineman move the defender at all. At all. Y'all about to piss JB off now. Y'all better get it together. So now the Wolverines fit to get the football again. Seth says you need LSU to lose, but they're playing awful versus UCLA. And so I'm a little surprised myself that they're playing so bad against UCLA. I mean, no offense to UCLA, but they should feel offended. Braden says it's simple. Do what Texas did to them. Do it. He's like they laid out the blueprint. That's what you do. You got to be able to pass the ball. Got to be able to pass the ball. Somebody talked to him before JB talked to him. That's all I'm going to say. A minute left to go here in the first. Shotgun formation. Quarterback gives it to the back. Edwards picks up 4 yards on the play. And Donovan Edwards, I mean, so far this season, he's been looking like NCAA football might have a college football curse maybe out there. And if that's the case, he's definitely suffering from it right now so far this season. But he's got 4 carries for 8 yards. They certainly would love if he would live up to the hype. 33 seconds to go here in the first. 3 receivers top of the screen, 1 tight end, bottom of the formation, shotgun here. 2nd and 7. Very important if you're USC. You cannot let them get some yards here. Gives it to the back again, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards there. That's going to make it 3rd and 4 coming up. And that should take us to the end of the first quarter. Again, with Michigan on top, 7-0 over USC so far in this one. Let's see. Black says that LSU's defense sucked. You say UM is proving that. And not only that, UCLA is proving it as well. Absolutely. But you know what? Seeing what Clemson did to North Carolina State, shoot, I'm like, I know, didn't Tennessee beat North Carolina State earlier in the year by a lot? Man, a lot of suspects defense out there. I'm telling you, like some of these defenses, I don't know how they call themselves a defensive unit. It's so bad. It's so bad. And again, right now we are currently here at the commercial. Oh man, but let's see how this one plays out here. Let's see. Black says exactly. UCLA is too. Oh, for sure. For sure. I mean, there's a lot of frauds out there. I'm not gonna lie, there's a lot of frauds out there. No doubt about it. Let's see. Braden says, yeah, you streamed that game, JB, 54-10. Good old 54-10. That's right. That's right. 54-10. But man, I mean, in hindsight, now we see just how bad they are. Don't let Clemson offense fool you guys. Now, don't fall for it. Back-to-back weeks, in which they played horrible defenses that were really worse than I anticipated. So don't fall for it. The committee, they're going to fall for it because it's their beloved Clemson. So they'll fall for it. But don't you guys fall for it. JB's telling you right now, don't fall for it. Absolutely. And again, we're here at the commercial. End of the first quarter, Wolverines up 7-0 in this one. Miller Moss held to 8 yards passing in the first quarter. Eminem, 8 yards passing. I could have probably gave you 8 yards passing, no lie. A bunch of bubble passes and stuff. We could have got 8 yards. Come on now. 4 yards rushing. What are we doing? Because what are we doing? Meanwhile, for Michigan, Mullings, 4 carries, 54 yards, and a touchdown. Again, it was that play in which he got that 53-yard run that just left me flabbergasted after he did that. That was just like, wow. It was like parting the Red Sea on that play. I mean, I don't think anybody on the other team touched him on that play, honestly. All right, I see the Razorbacks are up 7-0 over Auburn right now. That'll be an interesting development. Aussie, what's good with you? My guy, what's good? You say hi. How are you today? How are you today? And I hope that you're enjoying all these college football games as much as JB is. Absolutely. Braden says 10-7. UCLA. What's the score? I mean, what quarter are they in? Are they still in the first quarter or second quarter? All right, so getting ready to come back to the action here. I feel like the score is always behind for JB for some reason. All right, Wolverines with the football. Their quarterback's going to run, try to get to the outside here. He does that and picks up what should be enough for a first down there. So he picked up 6 yards. He's got 4 carries so far in this one for 18 yards. Got the first down for his team. He says, just woke up. And so, oh man, you pull the JB. You pull the JB. JB was up to probably about 5 a.m. this morning, 5 or 6 a.m. Then I slept till about 20 minutes before the start of the stream. So I understand. All right, but here goes shotgun here for the Wolverines. Receiver goes in motion. Fakes it to him. Quarterback's going to keep it off the left guard. Still running. Picks up the first down with ease. Picked up probably about 15 yards there on the carry, actually. I'm sorry, they call it 12 yards there. So right now, this is exactly how Michigan wanted this game to go. Exactly. USC. What are they doing? That is the question. What are they doing? All right, multiple tight ends, 2 receivers, 1 back. Shotgun for formation. Receiver goes in motion. Get it to the back. Edwards going to lose some yards here. Loses about 3 yards there on the carry. Excellent job there by SC. Get him in the backfield here in the second quarter with about 13 minutes and 25 seconds to go. Again, Michigan on top right now, 7-0. And USC, their defense understands, hey, we've got to get some stops here, get the ball back to the offense, and let them find the rhythm. Because right now, 8 yards passing at this point in the game for USC. Come on now. Come on now. That's just terrible. That's just terrible. All right, 2nd and 12. Shotgun formation here. 5 seconds on the play clock. Snaps the ball. Looking. Throws it. Incomplete. Incomplete. 3rd down coming up. So a 3rd and long. And again, you must always be aware of where this quarterback is at all times because he will take off and use his legs. And he can certainly get 12 yards on the ground. No doubt about it. Brandon says almost into the first quarter. Samuel says just woke up today at 5:30 a.m. So Samuel was up and early around the time that JB was actually going to sleep there. Samuel said you got to be up early if you want to take advantage of those deals at the hotel, the breakfast and stuff. They run the ball, and he's going to pick up about 3 yards there on the carry. 4th down coming up. Again, Donovan Edwards so far 7 carries for 12 yards so far today. 4th down coming up. All right, so Michigan's going to punt the ball. And for USC, we'll see what type of starting field position they'll end up with. All right, punts on the way. All right, so takes a SC bounce there. They'll take over from the 12-yard line. So far in this one, USC offense has not materialized in this one. Can this be the drive to get them going? We'll find out when we come back from the commercial. But now's a good time. If you haven't pressed that like button already, go ahead and press that like button. And if you're not subscribed to the channel, go ahead and press the subscribe button. If you're somebody new, go ahead and let me know in the chat that you are new and who you're rooting for in this one. But again, we are currently right now here at the commercial. All right, Braden says 3-0 Oklahoma State. Okay. Now, JB did pick Oklahoma State to win that matchup. So do keep JB up to date with that one. I believe both Old Man and also in the Zoe chose Utah to win that one. So keep me up to date with that one, Braden. I need to gain some more ground. So hopefully I'm right about that. But again, we're currently here at the commercial. All right, let's see. All right, 1 second. Again, still here at the commercial. All right, and just taking a look around. I see that Miami of Ohio is still on top 3-0, it looks like, over Notre Dame so far. They're in the second quarter. Obviously, plenty of time to go in that one. Georgia Tech and Louisville tied up 7-7. Okay. Oh, Braden says Cam Rising is out. He's out again. Again. Actually, I think I chose Utah, actually, come to think of it. I think I did choose Utah. He says Zach Wilson's brother is starting. Oh, no. Get him out of there, Braden. Get him out of there. Do it for the fans. All right, so here we go. First down from their own 13-yard line for SC. Shotgun formation. Fakes it to the back. Moss throws it. Gets the completion and a first down. It's that simple. Spread them out and throw the ball. It's that simple. I don't know what they're trying to do early on, but it ain't working. Stop being afraid. Go out there, be aggressive, and play SC football. That's all I'm saying. You're not going to run on these guys like that. You're going to have to throw it. All right, 1st and 10. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Snaps the ball. Gives it to the back, and the back picks up a yard. Picks up a yard on the play. I could have told you that would have been the results on that play. They need to go 4 wide right now, spread the defense out, and then let Miller Moss do what he do. All right, 2nd and 9. Shotgun. 3 receivers bobbing the screen, tight end, top of the formation here. 1 back. Michigan sends 4, throws it. Gets the completion there to the tight end. Oh, they call it incomplete. All right, so it's incomplete. It is incomplete. All right, so they're going to go 5 wide. So that's exactly what JV said. Spread them out from their own 24-yard line, down 7-0. Tight end goes in motion. Michigan sends for Moss, throws it. Incomplete. Dangerous pass there. Almost picked off, but incomplete. 4th down coming up. Let's see. Samuel said, you're ready for the full drive tomorrow morning. You got to wake up at 5:30 a.m. sunset from Vicksburg, Mississippi to go all the way to New Orleans, Louisiana. And so safe travels to you there, Samuel. I mean, you be up early and stuff like that. So as always, take care there. And hey, it should be a good one. The Saints are playing the Eagles, so that should be a good one. Braden says almost picked. And just like that, they'll punt the ball. Fair catch. Caught at the 19. Braden says USC's offense is confusing you right now. And so they are as well, because I don't get what they're trying to do here. I don't like the play calling. I really don't. I really, really don't. You're trying to throw it to the tight end a lot. You know that. Come on, the tight end doesn't look that athletic and stuff like that. He looks more of a blocker. It's just not there. You're obviously you're very obvious when you're trying to run the ball. Like the tendencies are very obvious and it's not working. You need to go 4 receivers. Go 4 receivers out there, 2 on each side, spread them out and throw it to them. They have the speed, they can get the yards after the catch. Let them go to work. But what they're currently doing right now is just not working. It's just not working. It is just not working. But again, right now we are currently at the commercial here. When we come back, we'll see more of Michigan with the football. I wonder what's going to be the upset of the day. All right, but again, currently here at the commercial. And again, the next stream is going to be later today, Tennessee versus Oklahoma. And again, that's going to be 7:30 Eastern time. So after this one, we'll have that Tennessee Oklahoma game to look forward to. Samuel says, let's go. He says, what that Saints, who that Saints, the king. And so, I mean, the Saints, they've been playing tremendous. They've been playing tremendous. Good old Derek Carr had to listen to criticism all offseason long, including from people like myself, criticize them, and he comes out there and decides to ball out. Braden says, get Zachariah Branch involved more. Get everybody involved more. Everybody. Nobody's involved right now. I mean, the fact that Moss has 18 yards to his name right now, Marks only has 5. That tells me nobody's involved right now. It's just bad. And they're not doing a good job to get these guys in a position to start making plays. What you've done is you've let Michigan get momentum, and that's dangerous. That's very dangerous because this is exactly the style that Michigan wants to play. They want to play with the lead. They want to be able to continue to just, run the ball, and run the ball. And this is exactly what they're going to be able to do. They're up 7-0. Their defense is playing tremendous. This is exactly down their alley here. So USC, you're putting yourself in a dangerous spot right now. All right, but second quarter, 10 minutes and 47 seconds to go. Receiver goes in motion, tosses it to the back off the right side, and he's going to pick up 8 yards on the play. It's going to make it 2nd and 2 coming up here. So 2nd and 2. Oh, wow. Vanderbilt scored a touchdown on Mizzou. It'll be interesting to see how long that lasts. Let's see. Samuel said, you got the Saints? Bet. All right, they give it to the back, and the back's going to pick up 3 yards and a first down. You said vote for Saints, money win. Absolutely. Brandon says Notre Dame can produce 66-7, but it's losing to Miami of Ohio. 3-0 makes no sense. College football is a week-to-week type of thing here. I mean, week to week, it's all about matchups, game plans, and it's college football is just week to week. That's why we get upsets occasionally because it's week to week. All right, quarterback up under center for the Wolverines. In the round to the receiver. He's at the 40, all the way to about that 46-yard line, and a first down for the Michigan Wolverines with 9 minutes and 22 seconds to go here in the second. Michigan up 7-0. Let's see. Black Benson says he's sending the PE coaches outside to warm up the buses. USC might need him if they don't start stretching the field on offense. Absolutely. Absolutely. This is not going the way that JB anticipated, but 9 minutes left to go here in the second quarter. Wolverines up 7-0. Look at the difference in rushing yards, 124 to -4. They're running the flea flicker, and the quarterback is going to run. I don't believe I've ever seen a quarterback scramble off of a flea flicker before, but it got him some yards there. Picked up 6 yards there on the run. He's got 6 carries for 38 yards so far in this one. They call it 2nd and 5 coming up, but 2nd and 4 coming up. Ball almost at midfield. Again, Wolverines up 7-0. And so, oh man, let's see. Touchback says, Braden, I'm so hurt right now, bruh. All right, 2nd and 4. Run and play. Fighting forward, gets the first down thanks to the second effort. And as you can see, this line of scrimmage, they're winning the battle. They are winning the battle. SC knows it's coming. They just can't stop it. That was a 7-yard pickup to the USC 41-yard line. Let's see. Black says RC done hauled since Miami went up on Notre Dame, Miami of Ohio. Let's see. RC says, JB, this is disturbing. Yes, man. This is wild. This is wild. You're telling me 14 yards at this point total for USC. Look at that. Now you've got Donovan Edwards breaking free. That's how you know you messed up. Oh man. Oh man. We're about to do the Urban Meyer, the Urban Meyer signature migraine thing. Oh my goodness. What are we doing? What happened? What happened? This is bad. This is bad. Braden says, you're good, RC. Braden says, touchdown. RC says, touchback. Jack is back for the very first time. Black says, touchdown. Let's see. RC says, Braden, JB, Black Medicine, what is this RC you speak of? Oh, man. Braden says Donovan Edwards looking like the best running back in college football now. I wouldn't say that now, Braden. Things may be bad, but I wouldn't go that far. I wouldn't go that far. Mullings' touchdown was probably a bit more impressive if you're keeping it a buck. But either way, both running backs have scored a touchdown in this one. This is completely going Michigan's way right now. SC is in major trouble. This is where the camera starts shaking on NCAA. This is where you start seeing red and stuff like that. This is bad. This is real bad. Black Medicine, I hope that those PE coaches are ready. If USC is not ready, JB is. JB is. Get me out of here. Like to send the Bluebird International 36-seater buses to pick them up. Samuel says, come on, USC. Black says, easy, Braden. RC says, JB, I could not fool y'all. You said my life depended on it. I mean, you're the only person I know that creates such the names like that. So, I mean, absolutely. Absolutely. Samuel says, crazy game now. SM says only down 2 touchdowns, but it feels like they're down 40. It does. It does. It does. Michigan has about as much points as USC has total yards in this game. So that absolutely it feels like it. If JB's seen enough, if I was in the stands right now, JB would be gone. I'm not waiting. I'd be gone. I've seen enough. JB would dip. I've seen this story before. So yeah, this is bad. This is bad. This is bad. If SC doesn't respond here, we're in trouble. Let's see. RC says Riley Leonard is sort of exhausting. Let's see. Brandon says, yeah, come to think of it, I've never seen an RC in here before. Let's see. RC says, JB, what's up with Miller Moss today? What's up with Miller Moss? I don't know what's up with Miller Moss, but I feel like this is a coaching thing because I don't like any of the plays they're calling. It's like they switched their own playbook. You know, they're being too conservative. I haven't seen not one deep shot yet. Not one deep shot yet. They're not trying. They're not trying. On third and long, they're throwing it short to the tight end, knowing that he can't juke a soul out there. And they're trying to, they realize they can't run the ball, but they keep trying to run the ball. Bro, it's not happening. It's not happening. You got all those receivers. You are USC. You got Miller Moss. Use him. They got him. They got him in the fridge like he's Miller Lite right now. Put him in. Use him. Throw the ball. This is supposed to be Trojan identities here. To use the kid. This is what you got him for. This is what you got him for. They're playing afraid football. That's what they're doing. They're playing afraid football. Let's see. Black Manson said, wasn't James Madison undefeated almost all last season? I feel like they were, but I don't want to confuse them with 2 years ago if that was the case. But I feel like that was the case last year, if I'm not mistaken. Braden says 14-10 LSU back on top over UCLA. Okay. Braden says, yeah, they were Allen Medicine. This is bad though, because now USC's defense is going to get exhausted because they're on the field too long. They're not built to stay on the field. They're built to complement what the offense can do, but they're not built to carry this team, their defense. So they're getting tired. So these big runs are going to become more of a common theme. This can get ugly. This can get ugly. It can get ugly. And let's see. Samuel says LSU Q3. He's asking if it's the third quarter. What quarter is that? LSU versus UCLA game, Braden. All right, 1st and 10. USC down by 2 touchdowns here, 14-0. Here in the second quarter, and I see a timeout's been called. So a timeout called, even though they won't stop the clock from moving, but timeout called with about 7 minutes and 14 seconds to go. Michigan on top, 14-0. Let's see. RC says Michigan flipped the script. They couldn't versus Texas. USC does not have the play calling that Texas had. They don't have the play calling at all. Like at all. You said we might as well just run the ball. Oh man, it's it's bad. Let's see. Black says thanks, Brayhawk. And so G Game, what's good with you? What's good with you? You say go blue. You say, oh, he's just running it. And so, hey, I mean, he is making it do what it do on the ground. He's got what, like 38 yards on the ground last time I checked. So very effective on the ground. And that's what you guys needed. That's what you guys needed. Just keep it a buck. That's all you guys needed right now. Moss on the move. Moss throws it and gets the completion there to the 49-yard line. I feel like it's the first time they even tried to throw the ball beyond 8 yards at this point, except for the one time he almost threw that pick earlier. Like, it's just been so conservative. You gotta, this is what you gotta stick to your identity. Let's see. RC said, who's winning between Utah and Oregon State? Let's see if I can find that one. Again, shotgun formation here for SC. Ball at the their own 49-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Michigan bringing the pressure. Moss throws it short to the back. The back gets tripped up. He's going to lose a yard on the play. Excellent tackle there for the Wolverines to get him in the backfield. 2nd and 11 coming up with 6:20 to go here in the second quarter. All right, I'm looking to see. All right, so the score right now is still Oklahoma State up 3-0 over Utah. Seems like a still first quarter. Black Mason says, sounds like they aren't built for assignments. That's exactly what it is. 2nd and 11, shotgun here. On the move again, bootlegging, throws this one too high for his guy. Too high for his guy. Literally had him trying to touch the sky on that one. That's just, come on. Come on. Calm it down. Make the throw. 3rd and 11 coming up. All right, so Brayhawk says second quarter. Say touchdown, Notre Dame. Okay, 7-3. All right, let's see. 3rd and 11 coming up. RC says Riley's our second running back behind Jeremiah Love. Called his quarterback a running back. Rising Rhino in the building. What's good with you? What's good with you? How are you? Oh, man, how are you? I'm currently right now 2-0 in your fantasy league. Oh, what a pass there. And so Branch takes it all the way to the 10-yard line. Let's go. So USC on 3rd down, come up with a clutch play there. Zachariah Branch, he's now got 3 catches for 74 yards. Excellent job. And that time, the Michigan defender fell on the play, couldn't make the tackle, and that allowed him to get that yak. But you still got to find a way to get into the end zone. Fakes the run, looking, threw that one away, But man, Rising Rhino, let's go. Braden says, there you go, Branch, give him the ball. Give him the ball. Like number 7, appreciate that, Rising Rhino, appreciate you. RC said, Miami, Ohio trash. Said we just turned back in a note of shame. Let's see. Rising Rhino says, how you doing over here? We are great. We are great. How about yourself? All right, tight end goes in motion. Fakes to the back. Throws to the tight end. The same exact play as the time before. Did you really think it was going to work this time when it didn't work the last time? Who is calling the plays? This is horrible. This is horrible right here. Who's the brainiac behind this? I mean, look at it. You just faked it to the back. You threw it to the tight end. What is so special about this tight end that you keep running the same play over and over and over again? Who's the 5-year-old calling the play right now? It's not working. It's not working. He doesn't have the speed. He doesn't have the athleticism. He doesn't have the size to make this play work. What is he doing? Call some better plays. 3rd and goal. Moss on the move, incomplete. Incomplete. Even if he catches it, it still wasn't going to be in the end zone. It still wasn't going to be in the end zone because we're ultra conservative today. We're ultra conservative today. University of Southern Conservatives. That's exactly what they are right now in the field, man. This is, they don't want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. JB wants it more than they want it. They don't want it. They don't want it. Like says someone switched their playbook to Iowa's before the game started. Let's see. Braden says, what are these play calling like they're in the 1960s? Black Medicine says Rhino. Field goal there for the Trojans. So they set up for 3 points. They set up for 3 points. But you know what? That's on the coach. That's on the coach. You ran the same play back to back. Basically the same play back to back. It didn't work the first time. It didn't work the first couple times you ran it. Let's see. Braden says, Sally, they probably did. Let's see. Rising Rhino says, hey, Black Medicine. Braden says, there you go. Rising Rhino says, keep crushing. I appreciate that. And I appreciate you, Rising Rhino. And I know all the content you're pushing out. Hope the channel is going great for you. Oh, man. Let's see. Braden says, Branch again. SM says, let's go. Let's go. Samuel says, what's up, Rising Rhino? Absolutely. Braden says, why are you throwing to the tight end? He can't get no yak. He can't get no yak. He just can't. He can't. I don't know what they're doing. I don't know what they're doing. They're acting like he's a secret weapon, like as if the game plan was to feed him the rock like 12 times in the game. I don't get it. They are calling some terrible plays right now, and they are looking repetitive right now. It's not working, and it will not work against a team like Michigan. It will not work. That's some of the dumbest play calls I have seen this year. This year, hands down. All of a sudden, they became complete idiots in this game. Complete idiots. It's like they didn't even watch film. Kickoff on the way. The score right now, Michigan up 14-3. Braden's shaking his head here. Samuel says, Rising Runner, are you going live tonight? Yeah, let us know. Are you going live tonight? I know you got at least probably about a good 2 streams lined up. Let's see. Braden says, JB jumping up and down more than Jim Harbaugh right now. All right, she said 3 must go. Popeyes, KFC, McDonald's, Papa John's, Taco Bell. You said 3 of them must go? Ah, man, this is tough. But Taco Bell, Popeyes. Let's see. This is tough. This is tough for JB. This is tough for JB. I guess I'm going to say Papa John's. All right, so Michigan runs the ball. Edwards on the carry, picks up 2 yards. 2nd and 8 coming up here from the Michigan 27-yard line with about 4 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Essam says Lincoln Riley play calling the USC O-line is losing this game. And so, I mean, it really is. It really is. It really is. Because USC cannot run block for nothing. They can't run block for nothing, but yet they continuously try to run the ball on obvious running situations. Michigan runs it again. I mean, because this is all they got to do. They're up 14-3. This is exactly the game plan right now for Michigan. This is exactly it. You let them get a 2-score lead up there, and then they can continue to run the ball, take off that time of possession there, rest their defense. I mean, this is Michigan playbook 101. This is exactly what they do. You know, this is exactly what they do. USC fell right into their trap, man. Right into their trap. It's like they saw a bear trap and they went and just stomped their foot as hard as they could on it. And now they're concerned because their foot got caught. Like, what'd you expect to happen? 3rd and 4. 3 receivers top of the screen, 1 at the bottom of the screen here. And they're going to call a timeout. Michigan's going to call a timeout here on 3rd and 4. You have got to watch this quarterback. He is going to likely either run the ball, and if he doesn't run the ball, it's going to be a pass that's within 8 yards. So you have got to be ready for that. You have got to be ready for that. If he takes a deep shot, so be it. At this point, so be it. But don't let him keep beating you the same way. Don't let him keep beating you the same way. What USC is doing right now is no different than a boxer that's continuously taking shots to the ribs and they refuse to guard. Black said, University of Southern Conservatives, you say, is Lester Maddox their mascot? Essam says, respect in Michigan, but they shouldn't be bullying USC. I mean, hey, Michigan's doing exactly what they're supposed to be doing. They came in with a game plan and they stick to their game plan. This is exactly what they wanted right now. It was no secret what they wanted. This is exactly what they wanted. And they are doing their game plan and executing it perfectly right now. It is SC that's giving this away. Quarterback running, gets the first down. What does JB say on every play? This guy is going to run the ball. But what can I say? What can I say? They're not built for this type of stops here. USC's defense is not built for this. College football is all about assignments. USC's defense is not built for a team that's going to commit to the ground game and can block the way that Michigan can. So a team like USC, you have to have that lead. You know, like you got to establish your offense early, which is why I hate the fact they came out extremely conservative. Runs the ball up the middle, picks up 4 yards there. This is their game plan. This is exactly their game plan. 4 yards here, 3 yards here, 7 yards, 8 yards here, 6 yards here. That's exactly what they want. Braden says, blame Josh Henson, JB. He's the offensive coordinator. RC says, Taco Bell, Popeyes, and KFC can go. Let's see. Black Minister says, bro, do you remember you say app in college called Yik Yak? And so, oh, man. Yes. As he Samuel says, yep. Or she says, JB, I got to keep Papa John's. He said, good pizza at McDonald's. They're good when you don't eat it every day. And so that was tough. That was tough for JB, honestly. I wish you had made it 2 instead of 3 because I really wanted to keep my top 3 for that scenario. I see Louisville's up 14-7 against Georgia Tech. Utah and Oklahoma State, they're both tied up 3-3. Vandy and Mizzou, they're tied up 7-7 in that one as well. Notre Dame's up 7-3. Looks like LSU's up 14-10 over UCLA. Penn State's up 14-0 versus winless Kent State. Iowa State up 45-0 against Arkansas State. And those are some of the games that's taking place right now. And of course, my thing wants to start acting up. But looking at this game right now, Michigan has 198 yards rushing, and we're just in the first half. We're just in the first half. I mean, and the more this game continues, the more that those holes for Michigan is going to continue to open up, and that run game is going to be dominant. So USC, you have got to find a way. You've got to dig extremely deep right now. I mean, you've got to dig so deep that you find oil, basically. Like you got to dig that deep right now because this is bad. Meanwhile, for USC, they have -4 yards rushing. -4 yards rushing. The only bright spot right now for the Trojans has been I can't even say the man name right now. I'm so upset. It's been their receiver Branch, Zachariah Branch. He's the only one that has done anything in this one where he's got 3 catches for 74 yards. Other than that, they've had absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing. That's the RC said KFC is cool, but not as good as they used to be. You said they used to consistently fire, and now they're hit or miss. Black Medicine still refusing to accept Papa John's. Oh, man. Let's see. Brayden says Oklahoma State and Utah tied at 3. Black says, hey, JB, I haven't ate Taco Bell since you were in Georgia. Word? I tell you what, though, there's nothing like that Taco Bell that be open late and all they have available is just the napkins. They'll tell you no matter what you try to order, if it's not a drink, they ain't got it. They ain't got it. They'll ask you what you want, and they'll tell you they ain't got it if you go there super late. It was the craziest thing I had ever seen, basically. So I'm like, other than the napkins, what do you guys basically have when you went there late at night? That was insane, bro. That was insane. All right, 2nd and 6. Receiver goes in motion. Shotgun from their own 45. Quick pass. Caught by the receiver. And he's going to pick up about 1.5 yards on that one. Call it maybe 2 yards there. 3rd down coming up with 1:51 to go. All right, so 3rd and 4 coming up. USC called a timeout. That means that they believe that they can get a stop, and they want an opportunity to try to get another score on that board here before halftime. Let's see. Brayden says, put everyone in the box, USC. Man, I'll never forget one time playing a video game, and there was no way to stop the other team ground game. Every time they ran the ball, it's about 8 yards of carry. So JB said, you know what? We're just going to put everybody in the box at this point. Everybody's coming up in the box here. I refuse to let them keep running and stuff like that. But sometimes you got to do the extreme sometimes. But this is wild. This is wild. This is wild. RC says, plus I can get free food guarantee when it's on the McDonald's app, which you have. And so, oh yeah. Let's see. RC said, some call it taco hell when you're in the bathroom later on. That's the 2-point conversion nobody ever talks about right there, RC. All right, 3rd and 4 for the Wolverines. Michigan showing pressure. They almost had a couple guys jump there. Showing pressure on 3rd and 4. You have got to watch this quarterback running the ball. You've got to watch it. You got to pressure him. It is a run play. Get some. Timeout. Okay. 1:47 to go here in a second. All right. So they're going to punt the ball. But what are you going to do with it? Throw another screen to the tight end? Is that what USC's going to do? Is that the game plan? Throw another screen to the tight end? Let's see. Brandon says, dang, you're behind in the comments. Let's see. Black says, bro, you are more behind in the comments than Iowa's offense in the 21st century. Brayden says, come on, Black. Let's see. RC says, Brayden, this fool Riley Leonard might as well be Tim Tebow at this point. All right, 4th and 3 coming up. Black says, bruh, avoid Taco Bell on Roswell Road. That was them back then. Let's see. Braden says, unlike Riley Leonard, RC, Tim Tebow was actually good. Samuel says, you're going to go get some McDonald's now. He's got to get some McDonald's. RC says, Riley Leonard with a throwing touchdown finally. Samuel's going to get that McDonald's. Braden says, the point conversion. Good one. And so, yes, it's the play after. After you score that touchdown, you got to go for two after that one. There's no option. It's the college football third overtime rule. You got to go for two. No doubt about it. All right, he says Ronnie Leonard throwing a passing touchdown. You had to say it twice. All right, we'll see what SC can do. Let's see. Braden says, you're on today, JB. JB's fired up right now. JB's fired up and a little bit ticked off right now at SC. I'm not going to lie. Samuel says we'll be back soon. And so take care there, Samuel. Be safe. All right, Black says apparently Temple's kicker made a 64-yard field goal today. Word? Oh, man, I tell you what, though. Braden, I don't know if you plan on making a highlight of that, but if you do end up making a highlight of that 64-yard field goal, you let JB know. That's impressive right there. That's something I do want to see, a 64-yard field goal. And I know, Braden, you push out a lot of highlights there, so wasn't sure if that was something you plan on doing. Absolutely. Let's see. Archie said, we don't make Samuel want McDonald's. Want that Mickey D's. Black says, longest kick in D1 since 2008. Who was the kicker that made it back in 2008? Meanwhile, USC throws it, picks up 2 yards. What are we doing with these 2-yard plays, man? Stop playing around. It's a minute 35 to go here before the half. What are we doing? What are we doing? I don't care if there's a penalty or not. The flag should be on the play caller. What is he doing? This is not what JB signed up for. Brandon says you have to check that out. Bet. Do let me know. Do let me know. All right, so after the penalty here, now we got a 1st and a 14. I wonder what they're going to call now. A minute 28 to go here in a second. Shotgun formation. Moss throws it. Ball getting tipped. Bruh. We got people out here tipping a ball that won't even tip a waitress out there, guys. What's going on? Let's see. Black says either that or he's getting up to the to head in the bathroom after Taco Bell. Let's see. Brandon says, yeah, I post highlight videos every Tuesday, but I didn't last week because you didn't have time to. Understand that. Let's see. Black says, don't let him know, Braden. Keep him guessing. I got you. Let's see. She said, Braden, when did you get a channel? 2nd and 14, throws to the back of the backfield, splits defenders, make another guy miss, and he's going to get the 1st down on the play. Finally. Let's see. RC says USC stands for unusually stupid clowns. I like it. 1st and 10, though, shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the play. 1 running back. A minute to go here in a second. And before they can snap the ball, going to stop the play here. Let's see. Braden says, I've had a channel for a while, RC. Let's see. Black Man says, Braden, post your link if it's okay with JB. And so, absolutely. Yeah, absolutely. And so I've given all of my mods permission to, drop their channels whenever that they desire. So absolutely. Let's see. Braden says ORC. Black Manson says he wants to subscribe. So yeah, Braden, go ahead and share your link. Absolutely. No PB, JB&M. Oh, man. I'll tell you what, if I was a quarterback that was from Kentucky, that M might stand for mayonnaise. So that would be terrible. All right, so Braden just went ahead and dropped this link. SM says, they're reviewing this, but not the fake. Exactly. Talk to him, SM. Talk to him before JB. Talk to him before JB. Talk to him. Because that's the play that they should have reviewed. I was so shocked that they did not call it a turnover on downs earlier, but it is what it is. We're talking about a team that, Had some favorable circumstances last year, a couple signs stolen. So we know how that goes. Moss looking. Moss just throws one up there, just throws it away. Thank goodness he threw that one away as opposed to somebody. But 2nd and 10. But yep, that is the link, guys, for Braden's channel. Be sure to subscribe to him. RC says, you hope Notre Dame doesn't think you're impressed with a 14-3 lead. Meanwhile, Miller Moss, 97 yards passing so far here in the first half from his own 19-yard line. Shotgun movement. This is a free play. You got to take advantage. Throws one up there. Incomplete, but there's a flag. That's okay. You had to take that chance, but man. Yep, on the defense. On the defense there. Okay. Hey, what's going on with the Razorbacks in Auburn right now? I haven't heard anything from them so far. So what is going on with them? Let's see. I see that Kansas is actually back in motion against West Virginia. Miller throws it. Did he catch it? That he did. It's a first down. 36 seconds here. Y'all better move with a sense of urgency right now. Y'all just doing this like it's a pastime, man. You better move with a sense of urgency. All right, snaps the ball, shotgun, feels the pressure, and my man just threw the ball. I don't even know if that was a backwards pass or not. I don't even know if that's a backwards pass or not. I just know that was bad. That's all I know is that it was bad, real bad. Oh man, Virginia's taking Coastal Carolina out there to the sheds right now, 43-20, 43-24 right now. Temple looks like they're going to be getting their first win of the season. They're up 38-21. Eastern Carolina beating St. Francis. I didn't even know they had a football team, honestly. I've only seen them in basketball. Let's see. Where is that Auburn game? They're at halftime with the score still 7-0 with the Razorbacks on top in that one. Interesting. Moss throwing it. Oh, what an excellent throw. Y'all better not call no flag here. If y'all call a flag on the offense like I think y'all about to do, y'all going to have to deal with JB here. They going to have to deal with JB. Let's see. RC says, in another life, Diddy would have been a great guard or center. JB would be the first to every tackle and would be the first to fall down before the pile. You said free play again. Love those free plays. 20 seconds now. 18 seconds. Snaps the ball. Moss throws it. Gets the completion, but he's brought down. Picked up a yard there. Got to burn that timeout. Got to burn it. 13 seconds here. Moss is getting thrown around here. They're really going to have to ice him up after this one. RC says, Braden, RC is weak. Absolutely. All right, so 2nd and 8. USC had to burn their final timeout. They have got to be aware of the clock and move with a sense of urgency. That means you cannot throw a screen to the tight end again, because if you do, so help me, I am going to find a way to get this coach fired. And so, absolutely. RC, talk to me. How are you feeling about your fantasy football teams, and how are you liking fantasy? I know it's your first year playing fantasy football, so tell me, how does fantasy football the first couple of weeks looking for you so far, and how do you feel about this upcoming week? And do you have any questions about your like how anything works in fantasy football? But just tell me, is it as fun as you was hoping that it would be? You say, JB, how long before halftime? We got 13 seconds before halftime. 13 seconds before halftime. USC with no timeouts. They're going to go with 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Michigan is showing pressure, but they send 4. Throws it to the back. In the back. Got to get out of bounds. Oh, he's going to throw it himself. Ball's deflected again. And there goes that. There's a penalty, though. There's a penalty. There's a penalty. Uh-oh. This could be huge. Can this get them in field goal range? And the referee says ball is tipped. Ball. That's right. The ball was tipped. If not for the tip ball, that would have been a flag. But the ball was tipped. So that ultimately, okay, okay, that's right. That's the right call. I mean, but that Johnson guy, he was up in the air, ready for that one. Ready for that one. Maybe a little pump fake and then keep it yourself would have worked. But man, let's see. Black Medicine says touchdown, Georgia Tech. All right, so it's 13-17 with Louisville on top. Bet appreciate that update. RC said, JB, who's the best female rapper that you ever heard? Ooh, best female rapper that JB has ever heard. That is a question. That is a question. I would have to go with, I mean, I'm trying to think if there's anyone that I would put over, and we're talking all time with this as well. Let JB think on that for a second there, RC. JB's got to think on that one for a second here. That's really not a question that JB ever really thought about before. JB's got to think about that. Absolutely. But I did think about your music selection earlier, RC, because like I was listening to Juice WRLD before I was going live and stuff like that, and I was just going through the playlist here, thinking of all the different. Because every time I look at my Spotify, it tells me like I listen to a whole bunch of like new artists each year, and like a good amount each year. Let's see. Black says Lil Kim. It's not it for JB. It's a Salt and Pepper, the group. And so Mr. JB says Salt and Pepper. Let's see. Braden says, I don't know why you're calling a double pass in the situation. You know what? They're desperate. They're digging into their bag of tricks. They're desperation. All right, but 3rd and 8. Got to find a way quickly. Snaps the ball. Moss looking. Moss. Pressure all around him. Moss brought down. And that is going to take them to halftime. That sums up the first half. That sums up the first half. That sums up the first half. Like Mr. says, Missy Elliott. Braden says, shake my head, USC. So Braden's not impressed. He is not impressed. JB's not impressed either. Not impressed either. But that's the first half. Wolverines on top 14-3. This game is going exactly how they want it. They have not had to pass the ball at all. So, man. Oh, I see RC making moves here in our fantasy league. Okay. Picking up Tyler Boyd. I see you. I see you. All right. All right, let's see. All right. Does it sound windy right now for you guys? Like, can you guys hear, I guess, anything on my microphone that sounds like wind? If so, I will turn the fan off of me, but I'm not sure if you guys can hear anything that sounds like wind or anything like that. If so, just let me know. Let's see. Black Medicine says, there goes Evan McPherson. And so, oh, wow. Let's see. Black Medicine says, nope. And Braden says, just when you move. And so, okay, well, is it bad or just like, like barely hear it? Because if it's bad, then I'll move it. But if it's just barely being heard, not that bad, I'll keep it as it is. But yeah, LSU 17, UCLA 10. Notre Dame right now up 14-3. Louisville up 17-14 over Georgia Tech. NIU 14-3. A lot of games right now at halftime. Utah's up 10-3 in the second quarter with about 5 minutes and 41 seconds to go. So Utah's on top. I believe I did choose Utah to win that game. Vanderbilt's on top 10-7. How about that? Braden says it's not bad. And so, okay, appreciate that. And so G Game said, bro, Miller Moss needs some icy hot for real. You're not kidding, Games. You are not kidding. Absolutely. I mean, it was brutal out there that first half. It really was. But Miller Moss ends up right now with 134 yards passing. So if you took the over on his player prop, depending on when you took it, it was somewhere between 258 and about 261 for the most part. So if he can replicate that in the second half, he may barely hit that number somehow, some way. But USC cannot run the ball. My man Marks 6 carries for 5 yards. Michigan defense is shutting it down. Shutting it down. Black Medicine says it's bad. Throw away the whole entire setup. Let's see. RC says, JB, how can I? You say, how can I get an injured player out of my starting lineup? Oh, RC, you're telling me you have not made any changes to your starting lineup? All right, JB's going to talk you through it right here, right now. So I'm going to pull up the app so I can look through it as well and talk you through it, because this is something that you have to do on a regular basis, is change your lineup. So once you go to your home screen on Yahoo, go to Yahoo Football home screen, obviously click into My League. And the first thing that you're going to see is where it has like team matchup players and league, where you should have it to where it's at teams. And then all you do is just press where it has like whatever the position is for the player. Like, for example, if it has, WRT, you press that next to the player that you want to take out of the starting lineup, and then go down to the players that have BN, that stands for bench, and then you press that player, like the BN next to them, and then it'll swap those two players as long as they are eligible to put there, and that's how you take it out. And if they are marked out in My League, you can put the player on the IR slot. I know that might sound a little confusing, but let me know if that makes sense for your RC. If not, tell me what you don't understand. But you should be able to make that change from the team spot on the Yahoo Fantasy app. Just select the position next to the player that you want to take out and sub him with a player that's on your bench by pressing the position, the BN next to their name, and it should swap for you on that one. So again, let me know if that makes sense. Let's see. RC said 1-1 record. I mean, but the fact is, you won without being able to make a change to your lineup. That's dangerous. That's dangerous. That is dangerous. Let's see. RC said you like Nicki Minaj, Left Eye. Okay, Sock Rock. Okay, okay. Ooh, Glorilla. Okay, bet. I said, JB, I'm trying to reorder my starting lineup. And so, yeah, let me know if my advice helped at all, or if you're just as lost there. Understand that as well. Understand that as well. Let's see. And again, the advice I gave you is if you're using your phone. Matter of fact, if you're using your phone, that's the best way to do it. All right, let's see. All right, let's see. Give JB 1 second. Black Medicine says, JB tech support, you're missing the Indian accent. Oh, man. All right, RC has figured it out. He's had a breakthrough. This is an epiphany moment here. So he's figured it out. All right, bet. I'm happy to hear it. Happy to hear it. So, and again, that's the whole part of being the manager. That's why you drafted the guys on your bench, because each week it doesn't make sense to only start the same guys. You got to look at the matchup, who they're going against, and then make that determination who you want to start. Or if they're on a bye week, all of that stuff you got to consider. So week to week, you should be changing your lineup and making the necessary movements to move forward. But I'm glad that you were able to figure it out there, because that's going to be clutch for you. Let's see. Samuel's back. What did you order, Samuel? What did you order? All right. You said you like, oh, my Megan the horse. You're not going to do that to Megan the Stallion. You're not going to do that. And so, good old Megan the Stallion. All right. But again, right now, currently here at the half, But yeah, USC has their work cut out for them because they got to come out aggressive in this second half. Braden says the UCLA is in the red zone. Okay, okay. Let's see. RC said, JB, what if you don't desire to swap your lineup around? And so, well, I mean, if you don't make any changes throughout the course of the season, odds are you're probably not going to end up in the playoffs. That's just how it works. That's just how it works because everybody's going to have to deal with a bye week at one point in time. So that just means you'll have some weeks where you won't get any points for them. And if they get hurt and they're in your lineup, then, I mean, I've seen people do it because they didn't, want to change their lineup, especially when they started was winning early, which was a mistake. But absolutely, absolutely. Braden says PI on LSU, and so that sounds like LSU. That sounds like something that they would do. That sounds like something that they would do. Let's see. RC says, JB, what were your favorite artists to see in concert? Ooh, that question right there, RC, favorite one to see in concert would probably be, and this is just for the lifetime of JB. I've been a huge fan of this guy since I really started listening to music, would be Chris Brown. It would be Chris Brown because Chris Brown, everything from just, like his ability to, I mean, the artist perspective, his dancing, all of that, just seeing Chris Brown, that would probably be my answer, honestly. See a Chris Brown concert. So I just would not bring my girl with me though. That's for sure. Would not bring my girl with me. But Chris Brown. Chris Brown. Let's see. Black says, I don't know, RC. It hasn't worked for me. You said not changing your lineup. Oh man. Oh man. And you know what's so funny is that this year Yahoo finally respected your draft. They gave you a high grade, but right now, I don't know what your projections are for week 3. Do you think you'll get a win this week? Or is it projected to give you a win? Samuel says, you got the number one, the Big Mac. Okay, bet, 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 bet. Absolutely. Absolutely. All right, let's see. RC said JB loves seeing NSYNC in concert. RC is full of it today. Absolutely full of it. Oh man, looking at that Auburn game and Hank Brown, 7 to 13 for 72 yards passing, 0 touchdowns, 3 interceptions, but yet they're only down 7-0. Now, I took the under on Auburn's running back here, Jaquez Hunter, but he's got 7 carries for 49 yards. I do not need him to get over because if he can get under, that would be huge for JB. So I'm really watching that Auburn game. I need Arkansas to put up some more points, here and make it to where Auburn's got to pass this ball in the second half. Black Medicine says the Yahoo Fantasy has been trolling you since our league's inception. That's a fact. That's a fact. Black Medicine says that JB went to Elton John concert last year with his farewell to Atlanta tour. Samuel says tomorrow's NFL game day. And so absolutely. I see Virginia's finalized their W. I'm in Pitt's at the half up 42 to 10 against Youngstown State. All right, I'm starting to hear my own wind a lot. So I'll move this slightly. Yeah, I need the Razorbacks to cut out all the running from Auburn and force them into having to pass this ball. All right, but again, still right now at halftime, I like it better when they show you the countdown so you know exactly how long it is before the second half's about to get started. All right, but yeah, I see that LSU game is a back and forth one for them. Riley Leonard has some of the funniest jukes. It's like it's not even a juke. It's like run full speed one direction, stop, turn it, face the other way, run full speed. It's not even a juke. It's just a run and turn. Like, oh man. Samuel says Zaxby's soon to come to Vicksburg, Mississippi. Oh, good old Zaxby's. Good old Zaxby's. During the years where you're first transitioning over from being a high school kid to being a college kid, and then Zaxby's very popular in terms of a great early on broke kids date destination. Oh man. Like says it's a unathletic jerking motion. It is. It is. Braden says 10-3 Utah. And so, yes. Black Medicine has a recommendation for Samuel. He says, get the peach Coke. JB second that. JB second that. You won't regret it. You won't regret it. I haven't had Zaxby's in a good minute, come to think of it. In a good minute. Let's see. Samuel says Zaxby's good wings. So, yes, absolutely. And just a reminder, this is the first of a doubleheader for us here today. All right, Braden says a big thank you to the people who subbed to him and he appreciates it. Absolutely, Braden. Absolutely. Black says Bama UGA game next weekend. What time is that game? I remember that it was next weekend, but what time is that game? Is that like one of those like 4:30 Eastern games, 3:30? What time is it? Sam says Zaxby's hot wings. So, ah man, Samuel be living life. I'm like, Samuel, do, do you take time to eat some vegetables and stuff like that, Samuel? You're always eating the best foods. I hope you get some healthy foods in there as well. Absolutely. Braden says UCLA and LSU is tied 17 at the half. Laney says, what is the score? The score is Michigan 14, USC 3. We're at halftime right now, but that's the score. Michigan on top 14-3 over USC. Let's see. Black Manson says, I sub, but if I see any Bama slander, you'll be furious. Meanwhile, you just gave Braden his next post. Oh, 7:30 Eastern in Tuscaloosa. Okay. Okay. 7:30 Eastern. Interesting. So that looks like that'll be most likely JB's second game that day. I'll have to find out that first one when I take a look at next week's schedule, but that should likely be it. I know that one should be like a massive crowd I anticipate for that one. But again, still right now here at the half, USC down 14-3. All right, let's see. Samuel says, what's to peach Coke? You say, what's to it? I mean, it's the flavor is good, man. It is good. That combo, it is good. Let's see. Black says, you heard that Mango Man was considering attending the game? Word. All right, Laney says, thank you. I'll check back in. And so, absolutely, absolutely. All right, let us see how this one goes. All right, so JB's got to pull up another game here on my tablet. See what's going on with that. All right, let's see. Let's see. Black man says, Samuel, it's the finest bat that you'll ever see. That you'll ever see. All right, she said, for me, JB, my favorite concepts, you say Janet Jackson, okay, TLC, Taylor Swift, that's Sarah, you say Rihanna, Paramore, okay, Lacuna Cole, Sleater Kinney, okay, Bring the Horizon and Twins Rods, okay, bet. RC be out there. RC is everywhere, everywhere. All right, so let's see. Black Medicine says RIP to Tito Jackson. And so, oh yeah, that is right. That is right. Yeah, RIP to him. RIP to him. And so absolutely. I know that was very recent. What day was it again? What day exactly did he pass? I forgot the exact day. Let's see. Samuel says the drink is peach coke. Yes, Samuel, it's a drink. Absolutely. And not just any drink. It is a good one. Believe it. But again, still here. Awaiting the start of the second half here. Again, so far, Michigan up 14-3. But USC started showing signs of life, at least in the passing game, on the last couple of drives there. So we'll see if that carries over to the second half. I believe USC gets the football first. I believe they get the football first to start the second half. So absolutely. All right, let's see. Samuel says the drink is peach coke at you said McDonald's and stuff like that. And so I believe that I believe we were referring to Zaxby's earlier. As she says, JB, I warned you that I listen to a lot of different genres. And so, oh yeah, I got you. I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, so we're getting ready to start this one. And so, yeah, only Zaxby's. Only Zaxby's is Black Medicine put down there in the comment as well. So only at Zaxby's. So not at McDonald's. Let's see. RC says, seeing Lainey Wilson in concert is on your bucket list. Okay. Let's see. Black says only Zaxby's. Got me thinking Zaxby's, but oh man, Black Mesa says the RC has spoken music in there somewhere. All right, so getting ready to start this second half. Again, the Wolverines are up 14-3. About to kick the ball off the USC, and let's see if their offense can get something going. I feel like this is a very crucial drive right here. The last thing you want if you're USC is to come out and do nothing offensively and give them this ball. Now's a chance to go out there, get some momentum. Absolutely. All right, let's see. Samuel says, thank you, Black Medicine. All right, so here we go. Opening the third quarter. Miller Moss, can they give him time? Shotgun, fakes it to the back, looking, has time, throws it, ball gets tipped again. Tipped again. Oh, man. All right, y'all give JB a minute here. All right, 1 second. All right, oh wow, look at that run there. And that is something we did not see a lot of in the first half there, but looks like he kept his balance there towards the end and got that first down, picked up about a good 12 yards there. So Woody Mark. So if the offense can start finally getting some stuff here, that's going to be big for him. That's going to be big for him. But that's a first down there for the USC Trojans here. 1st and 10. All right, so got to get some momentum here and ride it out. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back here, shotgun formation from their own 37-yard line. Fakes it to the back, throws it, caught. I really thought that was about to hit the ground, but excellent job there to scoop it there for the reception and get some positive yards there. That's exactly what they need. That's exactly what they need. Let's see. Brandon says West Virginia beat Kansas, so it's over. Oh, wow. They beat Kansas. Wow. Wow. So it's over. Let's see. RC said, JB, do you like Lacey Sturm? And so I cannot say that I'm very familiar with her music. He said Lacey Sturm is the former lead singer of alternative rock band Flyleaf. All right, 2nd and 6. Fakes to the back, throws it. Ooh. All right, so they don't call a flag there. I don't blame him. The tight end is too slow. He wouldn't have got it anyways. Black Medicine, highly frustrated right now with Kansas. They let the community down. Black says, if it ain't Gucci Man, Jay, we don't know who it is. 3rd and 6, throws it, gets the completion. All right, that's exactly how they should have started the game off here. But hey, it's not too late to right the ship. Big time first down there. Gets it to Kyron Hudson for 13-yard pickup and a first down, taking it to the Michigan 46-yard line. All right, so 1st and 10, shotgun formation, 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Fakes to the back, throw it to the tight end. Why are we still running this? Why are we still running this? I cannot believe it. And now he's down in pain. Blame your own coordinator this time, man. That was. Why are they still trying to do this? I don't understand. They don't understand X's and O's. And now you got the man hurt. Now you got him hurt. A situation that should never have been the case. See, Brandon says, ever listen to Flow JRC? Let's see. Black says, LO. I'm sorry, Brandon says, LOL Black. Brandon says, and he's injured now. Yes, he got injured on that play thanks to the dumb call there by the coach. Hopefully he's all right. All right, meanwhile, ooh. And again, right now, we are here currently at the commercial thanks to the injured player for USC. So they'll attend to the injured tight end. All right. RC says, yeah, it's on his playlist. Okay. Braden says, nice RC, she's good. All right, but again, here at the commercial. Meanwhile, on my tablet, I got the Razorbacks and Auburn game up there on my tablet here. Again, I got a player invested in this one, so I need for the Razorbacks to do a little bit more on offense here. Braden says that he can see the agony on my face. Some call that passion. Some call it passion, Braden. But I think today you might be right. You might be right. RC says that Tate McRae is fine and her music is good too. Again, tight end got flipped on that one. All right, 2nd and 12 for USC. Hopefully the injured player will be okay. But 12 minutes and 58 seconds to go here in the third quarter of play. All right, so shotgun. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back, 5 seconds on the play clock, fakes to the back. Moss looking, throws it short, completed to the back, and the back takes on the contact there. Going to pick up about 7 yards in the play. And that is Quentin Joyner with the catch. So now we got a 3rd and 5 situation coming out here at the Michigan 41-yard line. Braden says he's back out. All right, 3rd and 5. 3 receivers top of the screen here. Throws it. Gets the completion, has the first down before he's pushed out of bounds there. Excellent job getting the first down and moving the chains. That was a big first down. That was a big first down. I almost forgot that Northern Illinois was ranked. I was like, what? They're ranked? All right, third quarter with about 11 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the third. Again, Wolverines on top 14-3, but right now, Michigan, they are moving the football. 4 seconds right now on the play clock. Got to snap it. He does. In the pocket. He's looking. He throws it. Gets the completion. All right, first down. First down. Big time play. Big time play. Okay. Okay. Now they're moving and grooving. Got the ball at the Michigan 14-yard line against Zachariah Branch. He's got 5 receptions for 97 yards so far in this one. So Eminem to ZB. Let's see. Braden says, finally, they're throwing the ball down the field. They've advanced past 1920s football. It took some time, but they're finally here. Running the ball. Picks up 2 yards there on the ground. See, when you successfully pass the ball, it does open it up a little bit there for the backs. All right, 2nd and 8. Both teams making substitutions here. All right, 10 minutes to go in the third. 2nd and 8, shotgun formation. 4 receivers on the play, 1 running back. Making adjustments here. Got to be quick. 2 seconds on the play clock. Got to snap the ball. Got to call. How to call a timeout. How to call a timeout. Let's see. Braden says, keep getting the ball in Branch's hand. Absolutely. Let's see. Samuel says, What time is the stream tonight? Yeah, the stream is going to be at 7:30 Eastern time tonight. Again, that's Tennessee, Oklahoma start time at 7:30 Eastern time. So literally after we finish this stream here, I'll have a small break ideally before we start that one. So it's right after this game, 7:30 Eastern time. Again, Tennessee versus Oklahoma is that game. All right. So again, at the commercial here. So again, right now here at the commercial, and right now, I mean USC currently, at the goal line here, 12 yards away from the end zone, 10 plays, 63 yards, about 4 minutes and 30 seconds in terms of time possession on the clock, and that's huge because the first half they were losing that time of possession battle. So very important that they're able to sustain these drives. But now that you're moving the ball, you got to get into the end zone. You have to get into the end zone here because at some point you got to score. This is a great opportunity for them, so they got to be able to take advantage of it. Brandon says, nice pick by Notre Dame. Where's RC when you need him here? Let's see. Samuel says, hey, you JB tonight got game who I got versus Tennessee and Oklahoma. I got Tennessee in that one. I've got Tennessee in that one. Absolutely. Yeah, I got Tennessee. Braden says, got to score a touchdown. Yeah, you got to. Got to score a touchdown here. I think a field goal, it just won't hit the same. You got to score a touchdown here. So on 2nd and 8 here in the third quarter with 9 minutes and 49 seconds to go, three receivers, one tight end, one back. Moss throws it, gets the completion, couple yards. All right, but I agree with that. Samuel says, you too, you got Tennessee as well. Okay. All right, 3rd and 5 from the 9 yard line. Shotgun. Moss throws it into the end zone for a touchdown. Look at that. Oh my goodness. Wow. To the deuce. Deuce Robinson. So USC, finally, some fireworks. Shoot, just some fire in general. Let's go. I guess Black Medicine is time to tell those PE coaches to return the bus now. Return the bus. Braden says touchdown finally. It's finally here. All right, extra point is good. So USC puts it together and gets a touchdown. The score right now, Michigan 14, USC 10. I mean, he was wide open all by himself. Excellent job there to get open. The defense just forgot about him. Just forgot about him. Samuel says, let's go, Big Orange. SM says, let's go. Let's see. Black Medicine says, I flagged them down, had them turn the bus around, back around. Yes. This one's not over. This one's not over. Let's go. Let's go. Meanwhile, looks like Auburn just threw a touchdown to tie that game up, pinning the extra point. Yeah, this one's going to be a close one. Samuel says tomorrow's 95 days until Christmas. I mean, the countdown is real. All right, so we are right now currently here at the commercial in this one, in which USC went down to score that touchdown. The score right now is 14-10, third quarter with about 9 minutes and 10 seconds to go here in the third. And so we will see how the rest of this one plays out. All right, right now, Miller Moss actually with 195 yards passing, 19 of 30. He's got a touchdown as well. SM says Michigan quarterback can't throw. USC has to make him throw. And the only way that they're going to make him throw SM is if USC ends up having the lead to where Michigan feels like they're behind to where they can't just keep running. But as long as they can run it, they're going to continuously run it. That is their game plan. But you're right. They got to force them to pass. Got to force them to pass. The defense should be feeling rested. They should be feeling energized. All of that. Samuel says, you're out, and so good night. Yeah, good night to you. You say, see you later on for the live stream later on. And so, of course, absolutely. Thanks for the heads up there, Samuel, and see you later on. Braden says, touchdown Notre Dame. So I guess it's not Notre Shame today. All right, here we go. 1st and 10 here for the Wolverines. For their own 25-yard line. Quarterback up on center, play fake, looking at him, throws it to him, and he is going to pick up a yard on the play. It's going to make it 2nd and 9 coming up here for the Wolverines offensively. Again, third quarter, 8 minutes and 52 seconds to go here in the third. Very important drive right now if you're USC. All right, Braden says, we'll be listening but can't type right now. Your phone's about to die. I got you. I got you. Appreciate the heads up there, Braden. All right, 8:35 to go here in the third quarter. Again, Michigan up 14-10. Wolverines with the football. 3 receivers, bottom of the screen. Receiver goes in motion here. One tight end, one back, snaps it, fakes to the back. Quarterback can keep it himself, trying to get to the outside here and gets to the outside. Oh, man, he got hit. He got hit. Shout out to the referees for letting these guys just flat out hit, because I promise you, if that was Patrick Mahomes, that would have been a flag there. That would have been a flag, no doubt about it. So referees, let him get away with it. Okay, now let's see that replay. Okay, some referees would have thrown that one, but we'll take it. We'll take it. All right, 3rd and 5. All right, here in the shotgun. 3 seconds on the play clock. USC bringing pressure. Got him for the sack. Got him for the sack. Oh my goodness. Excellent job there by USC. And that time they dialed the blitz at the perfect time. At the perfect time. Samuel says, hey, JB said tornado warning at Texas now. And so, oh, word. And so I'll definitely have to be looking into that one too, then, for sure. But appreciate the heads up. Yeah, appreciate the heads up. SM says sack. So now, USC, this is a prime opportunity. Don't mess it up on this drive. You have a chance here to take the lead and to really capture the momentum. Now the kick returner makes the first guy miss. He's at the 30, still running, still running, still running. Turn on that speed. All right, goes out of bounds at about that 34-yard line. Okay, nice return there. Here in the third quarter, about 6 minutes and 58 seconds to go. Oh man, this is what you love about college football here. So many of these teams right now in some intense competition. RC said, JB, this is light competition, man. 21-3, Notre Dame up. RC said, this is light work. Said this is light work here. Calls it light work. All right, so I'm looking forward to seeing if they can replicate what they did on their last drive. Obviously, finding success through the air. They finally have figured it out. Offensive line looking a lot better too in terms of protection. So we'll see if that continues to be the case. Obviously, I expect Michigan to dial up some more blitzes here, but can USC withstand it? RC says, JB, if we were playing a better team, we would definitely be getting thrashed. That's what it is. That's what it is. That's what it is. RC says, Miami, Ohio. Oh, let's see. Samuel says, hey, you JV at Dallas, Texas. And so, absolutely, yes, Samuel. Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely, yes. JB, it's in Dallas, Texas. All right, here we go. 4 minutes and 50 seconds. I'm sorry, wrong game. All right, just waiting to get back here. I see UCLA got him a little touchdown. Oh, that was a nice throw there to get that while getting hit. Not the kind of throw JB wants to make to take a hit like that, but that was big time. All right, so 1st and 10 here for the USC Trojans. All right, and he's going to take it to their own 40-yard line there. That's a nice pickup of about a good 6 yards there. Okay. All right, I'm liking what I'm seeing a little bit more here in the second half for USC. RC said, JB, guess what starts tomorrow, bro? You say the WNBA playoffs. And so, oh man, RC. So they start on a Sunday. Okay. 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 Are you going to be going live for any of those playoff games to do like a watch party or something? All right, 2nd and 4, fakes to the back, goes to the receiver, and the receiver fighting for about 2 yards there on the play. 3rd down coming up. 3rd and 3. here in the third quarter with about 6:06 to go. All right, so 3rd and 3. Shotgun formation here. 4 receivers on the play. Snaps the ball, looking quick pass. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. He just threw a pick six. The worst possible scenario. And he threw it against Will Johnson. The kid clearly never watches film because you do not test Will Johnson. That is what he does. I could have told you if there's anybody in the country that you avoid, if there's one DB, I would have told you. Will Johnson would have been at the top of the list. What an idiot. Stupid pass there. This man looked like Will Levis in the pocket, bruh. This is just, oh my. He gift wrapped it right to him. Just gift wrapped it right to him. Just destroyed everything we was building on one play. One man messed it all up. RC says, JV, I will probably live stream to do a preview here after a while, and you'll do a pre-recorded video or maybe break the matchup previews down to short as possibly. You said it depends what your time is looking like as the day goes on. Bet. Braden says he read it like a book. Black Medicine's like, yeah, he can't believe it. And against Will Johnson, it's so ironic. It's so ironic. They will never understand the irony of that one, Black Medicine. Oh man. Braden says second pick six for Will Johnson this season. Oh man. RC says, JB, I'm glad you're not the coach. Oh man. They would have to pull JB back. They would have to pull JB back at this point. Like Mason says, anytime someone named Will Johnson gets the better of you, it says a lot. I don't think they'll understand that, Black Medicine. They just won't understand. SM says, wow. All right, so Michigan after the pick six kicks it off. So USC with the football. After that pick six, after that, and one of the dumbest plays you'll ever see. Look at it. Look at it. First of all, you got the receiver just falling backwards away from the ball. He's not coming towards the ball, first of all. You're trying to throw it into a tight window against that guy? Come on, man. Come on, man. It takes a fool to learn that pass was not going to beat nobody. Samuel says YouTube Texas Weather Center live stream now. So okay, bet. Man, this is just RC says Black will see. You said like that kind of reminds of Diddy, except for his name is Willie Lee Johnson. Oh man. So now they off to run the ball here. I mean, you just made the whole lot bigger. You literally was almost at the surface. Look at that. That's just a stupid pass there. I mean, there are kids in elementary that know better than to make that kind of pass, man. That was just dumb. That was just dumb. This man out here reading covers like he's on hooked on phonics or something like that, bro. This is messed up. 2nd and 2. Out of the shotgun, fake it to the back. Throws this one incomplete. What? If you were going to do that, there was a back wide open. You could have easily got the first down. Easily could have got the first down. But nah, you want to throw this one and you overthrew him, man. Come on, man. Come on. Like, what are we really doing? What are we really doing? Samuel says tornado warning at Vegas and Texas. So Vegas 2. All right, 3rd and 2 from their own 33-yard line. Gets the first down. In the back, he's got more on his mind. He's still running. Turn on the Jets. Can he get there? He's rumbling and tumbling and stumbling, and he takes it to the 2-yard line. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Let's see. Black man says, stop hyping USC people. Let's see. RC says, JB, I'm going to let your secret out the bag. Hey, everybody, JB is privately selected to be the new host of Diddy Parties. And so, nah, nah, that is not JB. That is not JB. Braden says, yes. Let's go. 1st and goal for the Trojan. Gives it to the back, and the back is going to get, that should be a touchdown. Come on, that's a touchdown. Signal it. Signal it. Oh, they called a flag. Look at that. I have never seen a bunch of haters like the referee. The referee tried to steal the ball from him. Oh, come on. These referees are on some hating type stuff, man. SM says, let's go. Samuel says, good, okay at Dallas, Texas. Braden says, roll RC. Like Mr. says, sponsored by Johnson & Johnson Baby Oil. Oh, man. Oh, man. All right. 3 minutes and 30 seconds to go here in the third. 1st and goal. Receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back. And the back is going to pick up a yard. See, this is what gets me. This is what gets me. When they get these condensed situations here, it's always, let's hand it to the back like this. Let's hand it to the back. Let's throw a short one to the tight end. Let's be ultra conservative about it. It's like, let's find, like, let's call something they're not going to expect. All right, but 2nd and goal. Samuel says, I-40 highway at Texas. All right, throws this one away. That's a good decision. That was a good decision to throw that one away. Rather that than to turn it over. That's a good decision to throw that one away. I said at this point, I know they're mad. They're probably going to change their product name to Robinson and Robinson. Probably going to change it to Robinson and Robinson, my guy says. All right, 3rd and goal. From the 6-yard line of Michigan. Snaps the ball. Looking. He got hit. He got hit while his arm was throwing it. He got hit. And of course they're going to let. Oh, he stole the ball back. He stole the ball back from Big Boy. Oh, man. 2 things I ain't never seen. I ain't never seen a big boy get off the roof, and I ain't never seen a big boy protect the ball. Oh, man, he ripped it from him. He ripped it from him. Wow. Heads up play. Heads up play. Let's go. Let's go. Brayden says, shake my head, USC. Oh, man. Brayden says, LOL, Michigan. RC says, JB, I saw a cartoon of Diddy shopping at checkout with 3 carts of baby oil. Guess what the final price was? What was it? Oh, man, this is too much, guys. This is too much. This is too much. They're going to review it. Let's see. Samuel says, bad weather southwest of Dimmitt, Texas. Okay, appreciate those updates, though, Samuel. I'll definitely do more checking out after the live streams for sure and see what's really going on. RC says 69,000. Oh, man. So hit while his arm was moving. And then big boy Grant forgot that he got to protect the ball. He got the cradle taken from him. No diddy. Samuel says West Texas. Again, appreciate those updates there, Samuel. Call confirmed. That's a heads up play. That's a heads up play. 78. He was dreaming of being a star. He thought he was going to get a pick six and let somebody rob his grocery cart. So here we go. USC with the football again. Another chance. You normally don't get another chance like this, but this time, how do you respond? From their own 33-yard line. Snaps it. It's a running play off the left side. Takes on the contact. Look at that. I mean, he just steamrolled the defender on that play. Let's go. Let's go. RC said, if your girl looked like Cassie, you're supposed to be set for life. You said, you'll never understand it. You'll never understand it. You know what? It's kind of like money, the way that JB views it. The more money you have, the more money you want. The better ones you pull, the more you want to obtain, it seems like, for many of them. That's the only way that JB can think of it. But JB doesn't have that answer. JB doesn't have that answer. Fakes it to the back, throws it, and gets the touchdown. Let's go. Let's go. USC gets into the end zone there. That's why you don't give up on the play. That's why you don't pull a Will Levis and drop to your knees when you make a mistake. Because if USC could have easily did that, but no. The running back got that ball back, and because of that, they got a touchdown. Maybe he saves the day. Maybe he saves the day. I don't know. But we're going to find out. We're going to find out. We got a game, guys. We got a game. Let's go. That makes up for that pick six that he threw earlier. Extra point. It's good. It is good. Let's go. Braden says wide open touchdown. Braden's wondering why can't his fantasy receivers get that wide open? I'm wondering the same thing as well. SM says yes. Yes. He says, what a crazy game. What a crazy game indeed. Indeed. RC says, Will let us. Let us got more brains than Will. Oh, man. Straight facts, though. Straight facts. I ain't never seen the lettuce turn over the ball. So after that, here in the third quarter, a minute 27 left to go. Wolverines are still on top, but it's a 3-point game right now, 20-17. Still got plenty of football left to go in this one, but it's anyone's game. Again, both of these teams ranked. USC enters ranked number 11. Michigan ranked number 18. All right, no return. Again, third quarter with a minute 27 to go. All right, we'll see what Michigan does to try to respond here. But if you're USC, your defense should be feeling a lot more rested. But you got to set the tone early on these drives here, especially on first and second. Now you got to set the tone. Shotgun formation. Edwards goes in motion. Quarterback's going to keep it. Quarterback picks up 5 yards in the play. You can't let that happen. Can't let that happen. You let them get 5 yards in the play, you make life so much more easier for them. They call it 4 yards. They're 2nd and 6 coming up with a minute and 13 seconds to go here in the third quarter. Now the quarterback order, he's got 10 carries, 48 yards. 2nd and 6. It is a run play to Edwards, and Edwards runs to the defender and picks up about 3 yards there on a carry. It's going to make it 3rd and 3 coming up. All right, so 3rd and 3 coming up. Randy, what's good with you? Good old Randy, how you been? All right, 3rd and 3. Quarterback for Michigan on the run. That time met by the defense because they knew what he was going to do. Finally, they cut that out. It's been there all game long, but this time they say that they've had enough. They've had enough. Well, Randy says, what do you know what? There it is. There it is. Let's see. Mr. JB says University of Miami ranked number 8. And so that they are. I think that game against South Florida has just gotten started. Matter of fact, for Miami, I believe it should be playing now. So they should be early first quarter for those Miami Hurricanes versus South Florida right now. But that's the end of the 3rd quarter. And at the end of 3 quarters, it is Michigan 20, USC 17 in this Big Ten matchup. USC had quite the 3rd quarter. Can they replicate that in the 4th quarter? Their defense coming out strong. And when we come back, Michigan will have to punt the ball. So we'll see how this plays out. And let's see. Taylor Swift, what's good with you? You say sup and you say Chiefs Nation. Yes, what's good? And again, that will be tomorrow's stream for JB, the Chiefs versus the Falcons there. So that'll be Sunday Night Football. So be sure to come through for that one, guys, for sure. JB will be doing the play-by-play for that one. Again, that is the Chiefs and the Falcons, 8:20 Eastern time, I believe, is the kickoff. Braden says, Mr. Brightside time now in Michigan. Let's see. Taylor says, Taylor's music is absolutely amazing. There it is. There it is. Samuel says, hey, JB, you say not good, please now. You say prayer for God's people. And so amen to that one, Samuel. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yes. Absolutely. Absolutely. So anybody got any of the scores from some of the other games that are taking place right now? If so, let JB know. I need Arizona State quarterback to rush for like another 15 yards. I know they're in the 3rd quarter, but he needs to use his legs. And let's see. Taylor Swift says Taylor should hijack the Super Bowl in January and stuff like that. And so, well, expectations is that the Chiefs, trying to get that 3-peat. We'll see what happens, but I wouldn't bet against them. I wouldn't bet against them. Absolutely. Oh, you mean JB? Okay, gotcha. Yeah, JB, gotcha. All right, but getting ready for the 4th quarter. Right now, Michigan's quarterback, RJ, he's 5 of 8 for 23 yards passing. So Michigan has not had to pass the ball that much so far in this one. They've relied heavily on their ground game so far in this one. I mean, they've had the lead throughout most of the game, but things get interesting if USC, when they get the football back, if they can score for themselves again and get another touchdown specifically, that can make things very interesting. Very interesting. All right, she said, JB, who's doing the Super Bowl? Then he says, Vanilla Ice. Vanilla Ice. Oh, man. All right, so 1 quarter remaining, guys. Yeah, so with 1 quarter remaining, let's see how this one plays out. Let us see how this one plays out. All right, Michigan punts the ball. Let's see if we get a return here by USC. Gets it from the 11. Call the fair catch. Okay, now that's where USC is going to take over with the football. So they got some work to do here on this drive. But you've got all the momentum in the world now. All the momentum in the world. And BTS Dance Studio, what's good with you? And you say, JB, hi, I am new. And so, hey, Appreciate you coming through, my guy. How are you? And talk to JB. Let JB know, what are some of your favorite teams, whether it's college football, NFL, even if it's not football related. Let JB have an idea of some of your favorite teams. But appreciate you coming through. Appreciate you coming through. And you say, who is doing the Super Bowl? And so, matter of fact, give JB 1 second here. All right, so Moss makes a guy miss, but brought down from behind. He's going to lose about 4 yards there on the play. If he could have escaped that, that would have been Houdini-like right there. And so that's right. The Super Bowl is going to be, I believe it's Usher. Is it not Usher? I'm sorry, he did last year, didn't he? I'm sorry, that was last year. I'm tripping. I'm tripping. All right, 2nd and 14. That's right, Kendrick Lamar. That's right. That's right. That's right. It's Kendrick Lamar. JB is tripping. That was last year with Usher. Okay. All right. Picked up about 4 or 5 yards there. I know I didn't see what I thought I saw. All right. Braden says sacked. Let me go ahead and get caught up here on this one. Let's see. Braden says got to get rid of the ball. Braden says Kendrick Lamar. Let's see. BTS says JB, it's a joke. Gotcha. Black says Jay-Z. You say, no, my guy ski low. B Diddy. Let's see. Black says, Brandon says black. Brandon says, shake my head, USC. All right. So they had a prime opportunity to try to do something with the football, but didn't. So Michigan defense stepping up to the occasion. But you know what? You know what, BTS? If they did take that route, oh my goodness. Imagine if they had made that commitment prior and stuff like that to this. Like, imagine if they had made that commitment. That would be insane. That would be insane. Let's see. Braden said, didn't know I was black medicine. Braden does not believe in giving JB a break at all. All right, but Michigan with the football from their own 33-yard line. They're up 20-17, and it is critical. If you're Michigan, it is critical. You do not want USC to take that lead. You do not want them to take that lead because then that creates all kinds of problems. And quite frankly, they're not built to come back from behind right now. But again, we're right now at the commercial. Let's see. You say JB is P. Diddy and his new prison boyfriends. Well, they're certainly going to have a lot of time to prepare. I'll tell you that. RC says R. Kelly. Oh, man. R. Kelly, too. All right, let's see. Brayden says, geez, RC. He says, geez. But again, here at the commercial here. So if you're USC, you've got to come out here, get the stop, get the ball back to your offense. You certainly can't let Michigan go out there and just run the ball and get back to doing what they were doing in the first half. So far in the second half, it has gone USC's way, but they got to keep fighting because right now, Michigan's about to put up one heck of a fight here. Let's see. Braden says, yeah, I don't give you a break, just like Allen Medicine. Like says, yes, Braden is a 6-foot black guy from Georgia who eats chitlins. Braden says 24-17 LSU. BTS says that's close. You say P. Diddy, R. Kelly reunion, reunion. Yes. Braden says 10-3 Utah. That score has not changed yet. What quarter are they in? Are they like at halftime? Because I remember it's been 10-3 for the longest. All right, we'll see what happens here on this possession. All right, she says JB wants to see the Spice Girls at the halftime show. Braden says he's losing it. Third quarter. Okay, so that one's in the third. Okay. All right, Michigan here. 12 minutes and 36 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. Multiple receivers, couple tight ends, one back. And Mullings is going to pick up 2 yards on the carry off the right side of the line. 2nd and 8 coming up from the Michigan 35-yard line. Again, fourth quarter with about 12 minutes and 20 seconds to go here in the fourth. RC says the Baby Oil halftime show starring P. Diddy. All right, multiple tight ends on this play. One back in the backfield. Quarterback going to keep it. Looking to throw. Incomplete. Incomplete. Excellent coverage there on the play. And so now, 3rd and 8. You have got to watch this quarterback. He will take off and run. Force him to have to throw the ball just like this. If he gives it, that's one of those things you just got to live with if he gets it. Let's see. BTS says, JB, were you the uneducated sports guy? And so I've actually been through on that one, but that is not JB there. That is not JB. That is not JB. All right, 3rd and 8. Cool guy, though. All right, 3rd and 8. And they're going to stop the play. Stop the play. Let's see. Oh, Braden has said 24-17, Louisville. Okay. You say ORC. And yeah, uneducated sports. Yeah, absolutely. I follow him as well. Follow him as well. RC said, JB, did you ever think hip hop would become a tagline? It seems like the whole thing is up in the air at this point. I see what you did there, RC. I see what you did there. Samuel says he's out. And so, all right, be safe, Samuel. We'll see you later on. We will see you later on. Let's see. BTS says, JV, guess what song number 1 is going to be called? Surprise me. I am curious to see what it's going to be. RC says, still 21-3 in your game. How much time is left in that game? How much time is left in that one? And I just love it how whenever you're watching multiple games, it's like they're both at the commercial at the same time. It's like, really? And so you say 28-3. BTS says, Bud Hurton. Oh man. Oh man. I can imagine R. Kelly singing the vocals to that one. RC said, Riley Leonard with a 52-yard touchdown run, but yet he's not impressed with his guy, Riley Leonard, at all. My man says at all. Meanwhile, I see the Razorbacks are up 17-14. They're in the fourth quarter of that one with about 9 minutes and 50 seconds to go. All right, let's see how this one plays out. And again, Michigan was the team that called a timeout. And so 3rd and 8 for Michigan's own 35-yard line. Pivotal third down here right now for both teams. Very critical here for both sides. A big swing in momentum either way with this play. All right, 3rd and 8. So on 3rd and 8, shotgun formation here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Receiver goes in motion, looking quick pass to the receiver. And he's going to get brought down. Excellent job by the DB. He got away from the receiver that was blocking him and was able to make the tackle there. Excellent job. Excellent job. I see LSU scored again, but excellent job there. So now 4th down coming up. He actually lost a yard there. That was Samaj Morgan. He's got 3 catches for 6 yards so far today. So excellent job there by USC. All right, punts on the way. Getting a return. All right, so we'll see what USC can do with the football with 11 minutes to go here in the 4th quarter of play. Huge possession here. Huge possession here. All right. So let's see how this one plays out, guys, the rest of the way. Again, 11 minutes to go here in the quarter. Their own 20-yard line. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gives it to the back in the back. Fighting forward there. Picks up about 3 yards on the carry. That's going to make it 2nd and 7 right now for the USC, who's down 20-17. 10 minutes and 42 seconds left to go here in the 4th. RC said Diddy actually got a new album coming out. It's called Atlanta Mel. Eyes on Him. Oh, man. Remembrance of Tupac album, All Eyes on RC. RC. Braden says, RC, you should be scared right now. Ooh, that pass incomplete. That was a dangerous one. If he'd have got that in there, that would have been a spectacular pass there, but got to be careful. He still had an opportunity to grab that one. But now 3rd and 7. Can they make a clutch conversion here on 3rd down? Kenneth, what's good? What's good with you? All right, from their own 23-yard line. Again, shotgun on the move. Throws it, gets the completion. That's clutch. Takes it all the way to the 35-yard line and a 1st down here for SC. Let's go. Kenneth says, hey, my friend, how are you doing? I am doing great. How about yourself, Kenneth? I'm sure you got something great to eat today. JB is jealous about that. And you say, let's have a good game. Absolutely. It's a good game here. Enjoying this one. And JB's next stream will be right after this one. Probably we might have about 30 minutes in between, depending on when this one ends. But it'll be Tennessee versus Oklahoma. Brayden says, ask JB RC. He knows why. JB JB knows nothing. JB says nothing. He said also Blackwood too. Let's see. RC says Riley Leonard's going to be the starter unless he suffers a catastrophic injury. I thought you wanted to replace him. Meanwhile, that carry there picks up 3 yards there. And Woody Marks, he's got 12 carries for 98 yards. in this game. And you remember at halftime, I think he had like -4 yards. So it took the entire first half to figure it out, but now he's got it going. 2nd and 7, 9 minutes left to go here in the fourth quarter of play. Tried to avoid the rush there. Incomplete. Incomplete. Targeting his tight end. Third down coming up. 3rd and 7 here in the fourth quarter with 8 minutes and 51 seconds to go. So once again on third down, can they come through again on third down? RC said, JB, we pummeling cupcakes. He said, I'm not buying nor even trying a sip of Kool-Aid. Oh no, oh no. Oh no, the Kool-Aid days are gone. All right, from their own 37-yard line. Looking, rush in his face. Just had to throw that one there. Incomplete. So they're going to have to punt this ball on 4th and 7 and give it back to the Wolverines. All right, so they got the punt unit out here. Punts on the way. All right, going to go all the way to that 12-yard line, and that is where Michigan will take over with the football, up by 3 points, 20-17. Braden says, no. RC said, JB, I guarantee we would not look this good versus Georgia or Texas. And so, oh, JB knows. JB knows. JB knows. JB knows. But what a day. What a day. Let's see. RC says, JB, one has to go soda, juice, or beer. And so, oh man, let's see. RC said couldn't use coffee there. And so, well, unpopular opinion here, but JB doesn't want to get a beer gut. So JB's going to remove the beer for JB. Maybe unpopular there. Although my doctor would probably tell me I need to remove all these options, honestly. That's what they'll say. But yeah, JB's removing the beer. Randy says, we want Texas in the chip game. Run it back. RC said, couldn't use coffee because you remember, JB don't drink that. Let's see. Black says, beer easily. SM says, the juice. He prefers smoothies anyways. You know what? That's not a bad option as a replacement to get those smoothies. My problem with the smoothies is that I'll go and get what looks like the most healthiest option out there and then end up hating the taste and regretting it rather than getting something that I know is going to be good. RC says beer guts and beer butts. Kenneth says, what's for dinner today? JB hasn't decided yet. JB hasn't decided. I will make that decision probably around halftime of the next live stream because like JB woke up late, so haven't had a chance to eat yet. So yeah, JB has not made that finalized yet, but I'll probably make that decision a little later on. JB's got to mull that decision a little bit here before I decide. But tell me what are you eating today, Kenneth? Because I know you got something good planned. All right, meanwhile, for Michigan out of the shotgun, Runs it up the middle, picks up. Oh, he lost the ball. He lost the ball. It's a fumble. Looks like USC recovered it on first glance, but can he hold on to it? I don't know. These referees, they seem like they want to give it to Michigan here, but it's going the other way. So USC recovered the fumble. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. RC says smoothie prices keep going up. JB is crazy. You say you don't do vegetable smoothies, only the fruit ones. Yeah, JB only does the fruit ones now. JB's not going that far with the vegetable ones. Oh man, I can picture Enzo right now. He is probably flipping the desk right now. I know he is. Braden says yes. Let's go. Let's go. RC said JB is about to spend 237 on dinner tonight at a fancy eatery. That is not going to happen. Oh man. All right, here we go. Again, fourth quarter with about 8 minutes and 19 seconds to go. Fakes it to the back, throws to the receiver, and the receiver gonna go outside here. Oh, he's got the outside. Picks up about 2 yards. They're gonna call a flag here. They're gonna call a flag because these are some of the most hating referees I've seen. They're gonna call a flag. RC set to Steve Angeli is in a quarterback for Notre Dame. What year is he in? What year is he in? All right, so that's a holding call there. Okay. 8 minutes and 13 seconds left to go. Braden says General Booty versus Arch Manning tonight. Absolutely. Can't call it a primetime matchup, but certainly one in which a lot of eyes will be there. All right, so after that penalty, 1st and 20. Flings it forward there to the back. All right, going to pick up about 3 yards there on the play. 2nd and 16 coming up here in the fourth quarter with about 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go. So either way you look at it, it's a chance to where you can tie it possibly or take the lead. Obviously, you're thinking lead, but you know how important it is to come away with some points here on this drive. Oh man, I'm watching the replay for the Razorbacks versus Auburn game, and that's a good one. Oh, he just threw that one. He just threw that one. He literally just threw that one. That's incomplete, but he just threw that one. 3rd down coming up. And this is not the first time he's been hit while throwing that ball. Look at 76, just on the ground, no help to his offense at all. All right, 3rd and 16. RC said, well, let me get this play in real quick. 3rd and 16, fakes it to the back, throws one up there. Oh, it's a touchdown, USC. Let's go. Let's go. Touchdown. Let's go. What they didn't want to happen. Let's go. RC said you was going to buy pizza, chicken, or McDonald's, but you're saving money and cooking in the air fryer. Bet. Let's go. Braden says touchdown. Braden says Michigan fans are stunned. RC says DJ Kaku from Michigan State. Oh man, you say JB, it's a new movie you want to see. Oh man, you say DJ is so bad he brings a smile to the face of Jamarcus Russell. Oh man, got him doing a hustle Russell out there. 24-20, USC on top. You can see in the face of Michigan coach, he did not want that to happen. He did not want that to happen. He knows what that means. RC says Michigan, wish again. SM says, let's go. SM's about as fired up as JB is right now. Let's go. Let's go. a tale of two halves. The first half was all Michigan. The second half seems to be all USC, but it is still 24-20. They have to put their faith in a quarterback who has 22 yards passing so far in this one with 7 minutes to go. So they can still run the ball. But if they run the ball and they don't score, then look out. Look out. Oh man, what do you guys want? You guys want USC? You guys want Michigan? You guys want JBOT? Let JB know what you want. SM says, what a throw by M&M. What a throw. Braden says 31-17 LSU. The return. And again, last time out there, Michigan fumbled that ball. They fumbled that ball, didn't protect the rock. And that was big. That was big. And that was Donovan Edwards, aka the cover boy. The cover boy. He's going to be on the cover of a different magazine. Oh man. Quarterback's going to keep it here. Runs out of real estate there. Okay. Second down coming up. 6 minutes and 42 seconds to go. Ooh, there's an injured player right now for USC, and he seems to be in a lot of pain. So medical staff is looking at him at 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go here in the fourth. Again, USC on top 24-20 here in the fourth quarter with 6 minutes and 41 seconds to go. Braden says 16-3, Utah. Okay, okay, okay. What is Arizona State quarterback doing? I need him to get up and scramble. What is he doing? Let me check in on him real quick and see what he's doing. All right, so all right, shotgun here. 3 receivers, 1 tight end, 1 back. Gives it to the back, and the back is going to pick up a yard on the play. Now we got third down coming up. Now this is where it backfires of how Michigan is a heavy run team. That's all they can do. Passing is not really an option. It's not an option. They got to run it. And now that they're down by 4 points, that helps your opponent. That helps your opponent. Let's see. Braden says stuffed again. Randy says reload, not rebuild. Wolverines, no quarterback. There it is. 3rd and 10, looking. And he pulls it down and takes the sack as they cradle him in their arms as they bring him down with 5 minutes and 48 seconds to go here in the fourth. Let's see. Laney says, what is the score? The score is USC 24, Michigan 20. So USC's up by 4 points, 24-20. And Michigan's got to punt the ball on 4th and 14 from deep within their own territory. And so, all right, see what USC does here. Opportunity here, depending on how you play this one. It's a good chance to go out there, take off some time, perhaps score again, run out as much time as possible. Braden says sacked. Laney says thank you. Of course, of course, of course. Absolutely. Things are looking bad right now for Auburn. They're facing a 4th and 20 from down by 10 points late in the fourth. All right, so we got 5 minutes to go here in the fourth. So USC, they've done a tremendous job here in the second half of running the football, which is the complete opposite of the first. So I expect more of the same here. Gives it to the back off the right side, going to pick up about 3 yards in the play. All right, 2nd and 8 with about 4 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth. Again, USC up 24-20. USC with the football right now. So all they want is to run this clock, get some first downs, and get another touchdown to seal the deal, pretty much. Back to the back. Had to throw that one quickly. Had to throw that one quickly. Pressure was all in his face there. 3rd and 8 coming up. All right, 3rd and 8 again. Fourth quarter here with 4 minutes and 18 seconds to go. A third down here. USC has seen a lot of third downs. They are 7 of 17. So if it does happen for them, it typically happens on third down. But Michigan, they will be bringing pressure here. Key third down. And just like that, there's a flag. That is just, I mean, you finally had the lead here. And what happens? A lineman just forgets everything and then just has a brain fart and just moves early. And now we're looking at 3rd and 13. You make life that much more harder here. Are you trying to help the Wolverines out? Now, this crowd, extremely loud. Look at the difference. Total yards here in this half. Michigan with 9. I'm telling you, the tale of two different tales. Meanwhile, Vanderbilt and Mizzou, they're tied 20-20 at the end of the third quarter. That's interesting. What is he doing? What is he doing, bruh? What is he doing? So Moss unable to do anything that time. I mean, he just flicked it forward. Just flicked it forward way too early. Way too early. Poor running back can't even go through his setup here. Calm down, son. Like, just calm down there, buddy. Just calm down. Shaking my head. Now Michigan on the return. Brought down at about the 11-yard line. AG, what's good with you? AG says, "What up, JB?" And so, hey, you know JB's enjoying the game right now. You know JB's enjoying it right now. And I hope that when it's all finished, that JB's still enjoying it. But you know where JB stands. But man, how about yourself? Here we are on a Saturday filled with a lot of college football. And so, how are we feeling today? I can only hope that my fantasy football team comes through tomorrow. That's all I can hope for to cap off what is a good Saturday and good start to the weekend. All right, with 4 minutes and 2 seconds to go here in the fourth. Snaps the ball. It's a running play. And again, they have to run the ball because this is their DNA. This is how their offense is constructed. They do not have a passer right now that they believe in. So now that they're down by 4 points, they have no choice but to keep running. They'll occasionally call a pass play, but they at least need to move with a sense of urgency, I would think, with 3 minutes and 35 seconds to go here in the fourth. But 2nd and 6. AG says he's excited to watch Minnesota versus Iowa. What's your score projection for that one, AG? All right, 2nd and 6. Receiver goes in motion. Already there's a penalty. So there's a penalty here. All kinds of mistakes. Yeah, Michigan coach not liking this. He's not liking this. They're not liking this. RC said, JB, I just cut my hair, bro. You said I'm washing clothes and watching the game while playing solitaire. So, oh man, a man of many things you're doing. You say your second team is the Hawkeyes, your third unofficial team is Kansas State. Okay. I'm sure Phoenix will love that next time he's on. Second and 11. Pump fake, throws it short. Can he get the first? He tries to go airborne there, but he's not built like that. Didn't get it. Third down coming up. 2 minutes and 45 seconds left to go. Wait a minute. Northern Illinois is tied with Buffalo with about 24 seconds in that fourth quarter. They just tied it up 20-20. So most likely they'll probably end up going to overtime. All right, but third and 1. Tight end goes in motion. Gets the first down. Hold on to him. He breaks away. I can't believe it. Are you kidding me? Who's writing the script here? Who is writing the script? How do you let that happen, man? How do you let that happen? Black Medicine says, man, they're allergic to passing. Y'all let this man run for 142 yards. This man is not cold like that. All right, she said, JB, they need JJ McCarthy and some milk. AG said, go for 16. Hawkeyes 13. AG said, two good defenses. JB's just shaking his head now. He's just shaking his head now. That's one of the dumbest things I don't see here. Y'all knew exactly what they were going to do. There was no surprise. Archie said, bro was digging, but they caught him. As Archie says, he's now watching the USC and Michigan game. AG said, who's your favorite college team? And so Ohio State. Ohio State. Ohio State. Let's see. RC said, JB, who the quarterback for Michigan? And so his name is RJ. And so this is his first start. His first start. Because the other quarterback they benched, I forget his name, but they had benched the quarterback they had prior to him. So this is his first start. Before he was utilized purely for just like the running back, the quarterback to come in and run the ball specifically. So he is definitely a runner. It's like purely a runner. You're not going to see him pass too much. You might start to see his over under probably at about 50 yards moving forward, probably for passing. Let's see, Black says Arkansas beating up Cal College. And so, yes, I got that one pulled up here on my tablet to ensure that I win with that Auburn running back going under. So everything is going as planned for that. But I'm just so angry at USC defensively. Now they're at the 2-minute mark. Let's see, Braden says, well, if Michigan wins, JB will definitely remember the 21st night of September. Let's see, RC says Davidson Warren. And so that's right. That was his name. That was his name. All right. So 2 minutes left to go in this game. Let's see. Black Medicine says Vandy is for real this year. LOL, despite the record. He says the record lies. But hey, they have been fighting teams. They have been fighting teams. Like tooth and nail. They have been clawing and scratching toe to toe. They just got to learn how to close games. All right, so 1st and 10. Oh, got the running back there. Okay. Picked up a yard. A minute and 40 left to go here in the fourth. All right, here we go. Shotgun. Two receivers bottom of the screen here. Multiple tight ends. One back receiver goes in motion. Feeds it to the back, and the back is going to be a yard shy of getting that first down marker. So picked up 8 yards there on the play. Third down coming up. RC said that running back was up like Diddy was chasing him with baby oil. If I say another USC Trojan defender currently injured on the play, being looked at by the medical staff. All right, Laney says that she'll be back for the Tennessee game. All right, appreciate that there. Yep, that'll be starting soon. That will be starting soon. Absolutely will be starting soon. But again, yeah, he got injured on that play. Let's see. RC said JB Dinner Bell went off his lobster steak caviar and top notch champagne. I was oh man, as if maybe somewhere in an alternate universe, RC, but no, that is not what that indicates. JB sets reminders before all of his streams, so I don't forget. It just so happens that this one's the next one overlapping. So, all right, they run the ball, get the first down. Now would be an incredible time for a fumble. And so Dixon Way, do my eyes deceive me? What's good with you? How are you? Coming through there for the 13th like, appreciate it. But yes, how have you been? All right, first and goal here for the Wolverines from about the 6-yard line. Snaps it, runs it, and the back is about 2 yards shy of getting into that end zone. About to say, so right now, if you're SC, you're thinking about the time. You're thinking about the time. So they call a timeout. Yeah, you are thinking about the time. All right, so Dixon Wade says the Braves won, so he's happy. He is happy. Okay. That is what's up. That is what's up. Let's see. I see that. All right. All right. Second and goal. Again, just 51 seconds left to go here in the fourth quarter. You know they want to run, but you don't know who's going to run it. Snaps it, quarterback keeps it, throws that one away. Okay. Ooh, their quarterback is getting up slow. Definitely in some pain. Third and goal coming up. So defense, you got to remain strong. You got to remain strong 2 more times 2 more times if you are USC. All right, Razorbacks officially beat Auburn 24-14. All right, 3rd and goal. 3 yards away from the end zone. They snap it. They run it. And they get stuff, but he fights forward there. And that's big. That push at the end that gave him that extra yard is big. That is big. All right, so USC is going to call a timeout here. 4th down. Coming up, 4th and goal. This is huge. Black Medicine says, here it goes. Here we go. Here we go. Who will prevail? Michigan, USC. Let JB know in the comments who you're rooting for. Who's going to win it? Will USC make the play or will Michigan make the play? Good old-fashioned Big Ten football here. We all know it's going to happen. Let's cut the fluff. We know Michigan's about to run the ball, but who is going to win? It starts at the line of scrimmage. So go ahead and type and let JB know. RC says, too bad they can't throw it. And one capable, okay. All right, so now substitutions, getting the big boys out there. Macho versus Macho. Oh, man, look at that. Look at that. And they give it to the back, and the back gets into the end zone so easily. So easily. It was too easy. I didn't like the formation they lined up in defensively for that one. I mean, he got it with ease, no doubt whatsoever. RC said, too bad they aren't throwing and run capable. Let's see. RC said Michigan to win, JB. Let's see. Black says, got it. All right, but there's still 37 seconds. I know you ain't got no timeouts to work with, but all you need is a field goal to try to go to OT. So if you guys want OT, put JB OT. Put JB OT. RC said, JB, what I say? It ain't over yet. They may be down, but they're not out yet. That'll be interesting. If this one goes to overtime, then that means it will take exactly the time until it's time for me to start the next stream. Black Medicine says, nowadays, 37 seconds is plenty of time. SM says, unreal. RC says, number 44 in Michigan block was critical and epic for the touchdown. But there's still time on the clock. So Miller Moss, you've got to come through. One thing for sure, avoid Will Johnson in the secondary. Avoid him. RC says USC stands for unreal sad choices. But let's see, 37 seconds to work with. Can the offense come through here for the USC Trojans and give them new life? Down by 3 points, hostile environment right now. Who is going to be going crazy? All right, kickoff on the way. And no return, no return. Okay. So keeping that full 37 seconds to work with. Again, they got to get in field goal range. Black Minister says avoid Will Johnson at the admissions department as well. Oh, man. What's going on with that Utah and Oklahoma State game? All right, again, 37 seconds left here. Miller Moss, an opportunity to keep his squad undefeated, try to get their first conference win in the Big Ten. Can he at least get us to overtime? Snaps the ball 5 wide, defender in his face, throws that one incomplete. Incomplete. Just took 3 seconds off the clock, 34 seconds left to go here in 2nd and 10. Dixon Way says the Utah's whooping them. Okay, bet. 16-3. Okay. At least one team's taking care of business. All right, 2nd and 10 here for USC. Again, they have got to find a way to get some first downs fast and get some yards. Throws it to the back, and the back's going to get it. And he's going to pick up the first down and go out of bounds. That's exactly what you needed. It took 6 seconds off the clock. Now you got a fresh set of downs to work with here. 28 seconds on the clock. 1st and 10. Again, you're down by 3 points here. You say 22-10. Oklahoma State just scored. So, okay, okay, okay. And we got a flag. Got a flag. Just making life more difficult than it has to be with that false start. Makes it a lot more difficult than it has to be. Mason Murphy, another Eminem. Dixon Way says 5 minutes and 37 seconds left to go in that one. They went for 2 and made it. Okay. So it's 22-11. Okay. All right. 1st and 15. All right, 1st and 15. 4 receivers, 1 tight end from their own 30. Moss steps up, throws it short, gets the completion. His receiver gets out of bounds. So 23 seconds remaining. I feel like right now is that time where you got to throw a 20-plus yarder right now, and then everybody gets ready to come and spike that ball. But you got to make a big play. It's going to be tough to work that sideline with Will Johnson out there, but you got to make that play here. Let's see what they call 2nd and 9, shotgun. Again, from their own 37-yard line of USC. Gets the snap. Moss throws one deep. Incomplete, incomplete, incomplete. 3rd and 9 coming up. 17 seconds remaining. So 17 seconds remaining. That time threw up the jump ball there. You say, let's see, she said, JB, what team Jamichael Finland on? And so Finley on. Ooh, I gotta search. I gotta search. I gotta see what team he's on right now. All right, Michigan calls timeout here. 17 seconds left to go here in the 4th. And so, wow. So he says, JB, great game call unless OT arrives. You say unless OT arrives? All right, 17 seconds. Again, 3rd and 9. Michigan up 27-24. Can USC find a way to get a first down, get out of bounds, move the chains, and ultimately try to get in field goal range and give their kicker a chance? All right, so we got 3rd and 9 here. 5 wide on the play. Their own 37-yard line. Tight end goes in motion. It's going to help out with the blocking. Moss steps up, throws it, gets the complete. Oh, it's incomplete. It's incomplete. 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 That's big. That's big because 12 seconds remaining. That's big. Would have needed to catch that one in order for them to go down there, clock it. But now that's tough. All right, so now 4th down, 4th and 9. Got to get the first down. But even if you get the first down, clock is a huge concern as well. Let's see what they do. Moss on the move, throws that one. Well, that is going to pretty much do it. That is going to be a turnover on downs. He's a yard shy, and Michigan will win this game. And so that is insane. RC says he lucky it wasn't caught. That would have killed all the clock. RC said Moss throw to the sidelines. Dude is crazy. And so, yep, trying to go to the sideline there. Now they can review it, but he's definitely short. Well short of that one. Well short of that one. Let's see. RC says Moss is an idiot, a big dummy. Let's see. Black says beats this overrated Southern conservatives. RC says JB, great game call. And so appreciate that. Yes, it may not have gone the way that JB wanted it to, but it was a good game. It was a good game. But USC will fall short 27-24. I don't know why they're showing a replay for it. It's as clear as day. He didn't get that first down. It's clear as day. SM says, great stream. JB, appreciate that. SM and appreciate you. RC says, nothing makes your soul itch more than the quarterback who underthrows when a first down is imperative. You're right about that. You're right about that. Yeah, call's confirmed. Yeah, of course it's confirmed. Of course it's confirmed there. So Michigan wins this one. USC, big loss. That's how it is. That's how it is. RC says both of them done, the quarterback and the receiver. So Miller Moss, not like us. All right, Michigan takes the knee. Michigan wins the game 27-24. Like I said, see you later on. And so, yes, JB will be getting ready for the next live stream in about 14 minutes. So, yeah, JB's going to go ahead and sign out now. SM says, yep, SC choked. They did. They did. RC said, JB, USC can now come to the losers lounge. Yes. And he said, thanks for this fire game call. I hope the next game is lit too. And so, yes, but see you guys on the next one in a couple minutes. JB's going to get up, walk around for a little bit before that one gets started. But yes, see you guys in a couple minutes. Signing out.